Let's go. Welcome. You know what I'm saying? Silverback of rappers in the building. You heard me? Yeah. Feeling this already. Time to turn up when I enter the building. Either you fake or do this for a living. Locking down the game like I put it in the prison. It's not a rap career, more like a mission. The shit I spit is always low. Got C4 explosives in my coat. The rap terrorists, I thought you know. These bum motherfuckers just got to go. When it comes to the bars, I'm well trained. Been doing this at a young age. I'm animal outside the cage. Turning enemies to sharp bait. How much shit I got to take when it comes to the rap game nowadays. Most these bum dudes need to fade. Not the handcuff from Stevie J. Clap, clap, dash, that, put him in the net chat. Lyrical chit chat, break that track, crack, nigga in the tic tac, smell like an ass crack. Where's them hoes at? All my nuts at? Guilty. Been a bad influence with my music showing, proving legacy pursuing. I'm a mutant that be pooping on your petty movement. Either got your mind thinking or your body moving. Stash a microphone from you and ask what you doing. Am I you the music moving? Got you acting stupid. Still recouping about to lose it. All these snakes and juices. Smoke with the Easter Bunny, body slam Cupid. Wait, hold on, wait. Hold on. I'm not even gonna go too crazy, you know what I'm saying? That's some little light. But for the rest of this fucking tour, I'm gonna go fucking ham on your whore. That's what the fuck I'm gonna do to Silverback of rap.
The pressure right there. Memoirs of a nigga from the BX. That's what made me, and I love it. Not above it, yup, I love it. Had to do it my way, gotta follow my way. Memoirs of a nigga from the BX. That's what made me, and I love it. Not above it, yup, I love it. Had to do it my way, gotta follow my way. Growing up in the Bronx, there was adventures. Shit get litty, especially in the summer. Barbecues popping off, satisfy the hunger. Then play space, make sure you're done up. Time to pack it up, leave the table. When I was young, shadow puppets was cable. It's no fable, times is unstable. Meal portion, the same size of a ladle. Had to go to the pantry to get the grub. Sometimes wash my clothes in the bathtub. In the blizzard, a nigga had to walk to school. It didn't matter, that's what we had to do. In ghost sound ciphers on the fucking room. Smoking hydro, make the cops come through. They be doing the most for a fucking roach. I hope they don't approach aiming toast. Memoirs of a nigga from the BX. That's what made me, and I love it. Not above it, yup, I love it. Had to do it my way, gotta follow my way. Memoirs of a nigga from the BX. That's what made me, and I love it. Not above it, yup, I love it. Had to do it my way, gotta follow my way. A nigga got locked cause the spot got raided. They pissed, they got no information. Let us go, your time just got wasted. When they looking mad, you know that's my favorite. Trade dogs roaming, corner stores open. Let me get a bacon, egg and cheese that's toasted. I'm posted, waiting for the fucking bus. Just to go to a job that's fucking tough. What's this on my check? That's not enough. Let me get a meat cleaver, run amok. Turn savage, far from the average. These bills I'm having, wish they can vanish. I thought I'd play for the New York Knicks. It didn't happen, then I figured life's a bitch. In the projects, bitches used to suck my dick. In the staircase, and this stink like piss. That ass though.
One, two, 1, 2. Tell me how I'm sounding to you. AOB, what it do though? Council Roundtable signing back in once again. Happy Turkey Day to all of y'all. Just in case I don't go live tomorrow. More than likely I'm not. But I know Dynamite's will be doing a Thanksgiving episode tomorrow. And, you know, AEW normally be having good special episodes, but more than likely I won't be like, I ain't going to be live for that, because I got to do some cooking. But yeah, be happy Thanksgiving, man. Hope y'all right now vibing with your family and friends. You know, doing your last minute Thanksgiving shopping, defrosting that bird. Yo, I'm not even gonna lie, right? We had got our bird like a few days ago or whatever, right? And you know, you gotta take it out to defrost. Like I didn't take it out at that day, but I took it out like a couple days ago or whatever because it was a really big turkey. So I'm like, take it out for like a couple days so it could defrost thoroughly. So today, earlier today, I'm coming home from work. I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm about to season this bird, because I want the seasoning to set in, let that marinate real nice. As soon as I came in my house, I smelt it. I'm like, are you kidding me? Yeah, that had me so tight. That had me ready to cancel Thanksgiving altogether. I'm not gonna hold you. Oh man, I was so mad. I was so mad. I'm like, yo, my damn turkey went bad. I'm like, you know what? Hit my lady up. I'm like, babe, how the damn bird then went bad? But she was like, babe, calm down, calm down. It's okay. We still got time to get another bird. And, now I'm happy again, I guess. And which I knew was going to get another bird. But it's like, I just got a little frustrated. And, at times she be telling me, like, babe, you got to know how to, like, be patient. Like, you be so quick to fly off the handle. And, yeah, she's right at times. I'm not going to lie. But we got a few things we gonna cook. Can't wait for it. It's gonna be some small, some little light. You know what I'm saying? This is gonna be more than likely just me and her just chopping it up and just enjoying each other, enjoying life, enjoying good food. You know, and that's it, man. And I hope y'all enjoy y'all as well. But yeah, man, we got a lot to talk about, B. We got a lot to talk about, yeah. Oh man, I ain't watch what you gonna call it. I didn't watch Full Gear though. I heard Full Gear was a real good show. I seen some highlight clips and there. Congrats to Samoa Joe. Definitely congrats to Samoa Joe becoming the two-time AEW champion. Not gonna lie, didn't think that was gonna happen. My dude is being treated very well in AEW. Now you see that WWE. This is how you were supposed to be treating this dude Joe. B. Let's really be real. This is how it was supposed to be. Two-time AEW champion. This dude didn't get not one belt. Well, not on one heavyweight title belt in WWE, which is completely bogus. That he could have had one title reign, even if it was for 1 or 2 months. They could have let that happen, but it's all good. He beat Hangman. Proud of him. Not only that, Swerve had pulled up. Swerve came back looking like a whole beast out here. Like he took that super soldier serum. Like he was on Van Vliet today too. I didn't get to listen to that interview. I might listen to that interview at work tomorrow. Ballet. Hey. Yo, what's goody, Ballet? Where you been? You alright? We miss you, Ballet. What's up? Hope you about to enjoy your Thanksgiving with your family, and friends. Ballet with the blick is quick with the blick, right on the hip. Like this other show last week, it was like, yo, where's ballet at? But I get it, life be life, and at times, sometimes you gotta take care of personal things, and no, that's also that you're back though. Oh hell yeah! Please hit that thumbs up. Please do that. Did you watch Full Gear Ballet? Yeah, yeah. Be careful with that, man. Like, you could take that helps build your immune system. It's called emergency, and I'm telling you, take that emergency. It comes in those plastic tubes. Like when you have the what's the name of that? Those like those pre-sweetened mix, those pre-sweetened powder mix, like that. When you make like juice and shit like that, it's just like that. You can put it in the drink. You could take it as is, like drink the powder as is. It doesn't have like a crazy taste to it, and it builds your immune system. It comes with like different flavors and everything. Let me see if I can look it up. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on, I got you right now, ballet. Hold on. Let me show you what it looks like right now. It's like they come in them plastic packets. Hold on. I'm gonna pull it up on the Council Roundtable. And not only that, drink chicken broth, yo. Chicken broth, hot chicken broth really does a trick. Hold on, I'm gonna just feast your eyes on the Council Roundtable. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about right now. Right here. The Immune Plus, the vitamin C. You know what I'm saying? This stuff ain't no joke. It really works. I was taking this stuff also when I was sick for that whole week. This really helped. Like my lady, I put me up onto this. You know, got different flavors, all that stuff. Cranberry, pomegranate, all that. Yeah, B. Get some. Now, I'm sorry to hear that. Definitely sorry to hear that. Yeah, that chicken broth. Yeah, you know about those. Yeah, like I think they have commercials and everything. Y'all in the bushes, hit that thumbs up. You already know how I give it up. Like you already know what it is. I don't open up the floodgates to. I don't open up them floodgates until we hit that quota. But this dude here, Brock Lesnar, be Man, let me find out. He about to be bum out of the week. Like he giving me ammo early. No problem. Give me 1 second, Belly. Hold on. You know, gotta spread the word. Gotta spread the word. You know what I'm saying? I am a little late, but everybody should know. Even if I'm late, I'm still gonna pull up. Now, I ain't that late either. Give me 1 second. Did you see Full Gear? Yo, you was too under the weather to watch Full Gear. And then this dude, what you call it? Your boy Pastor Briscoe, as a matter of fact. He won himself some gold. TNT champion. Rightfully so, too. That was well deserved. Like AEW had some really good decisions that night, Saturday night. Really good decisions, B. Pastor Briscoe deserves that. Big time. He deserved it. Samoa Joe deserved it. I don't know why this dude Hook is joining the ops again, though. It's like, is he really needed? Why? I guess they need a body. They need somebody to be the bum or the crew. That's the only thing I could think of. Like they need a scrub with them. Like let's really be real. Hook is a scrub. He needs a completely different character altogether. He's a whole scrub out here. And when Hook first came through, I was like, okay. I was interested. Yeah, let's get that like up. But I get it though. People was with their families and stuff, so let's get close to that quota though. Let's get close to it. You know what I'm saying? It only take a second out your time. Pull up. Yeah, B. Early. Oh yeah. I seen that as a matter of fact. And she don't spell Lee like that. She spells Lee with L-I. let's get let's get 3 more likes and I'll open up the floodgates. How that sound? You know what I'm saying? Cause I get it. People's with their family and friends. Last minute Thanksgiving shopping. Well, we gotta feed that algorithm. You know how we give it up. Too tired to do anything, man. But yeah, that chicken broth, it gives you a lot of strength. Like especially if you don't have an appetite, you drink like bowls of that. Just like the chicken broth and stuff like that. Cause I get it, like when so like if you can't keep anything down when it comes to eating, that chicken broth to stay in your system and give you strength. Tony Khan keeps passing Hook around. Yeah, he can't figure him out, and it's like I think Hook should. I hate to say it, he like Hook. He's not an AEW type of guy. I'm sorry. He's more like an NXT guy. I can see Hook at NXT. That's more his lane. Especially since the roster NXT, if I'm not mistaken, like yeah, it got a little bit more got a little bit more people on there, got a little bit more because of from NXT. I mean NXT from TNA. But ultimately, let's really be real. Like I think he could flourish there much better. But Xia Li, though, she actually won a belt. That's like the first belt she ever won, right? Congrats to Katana, though, B. I actually, I can't say I liked her or didn't like her. Just didn't really, didn't really care, really. I think it was nonsense. They didn't really give her a chance. They just fired her. And it's like, yo, give her a chance. Like, I get it. She's like your token Japanese warrior wrestler type ish. But that's on y'all. Y'all are the bookers. Maybe do something different with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all the ones that had a like Mortal Kombat. Kaylani, what's her name? Kaylani Jordan. But damn, that does suck that you under the weather around this time, man. Like, so you're not even gonna be able to eat or nothing, huh? Man. I remember one time I had to go to the dentist like a week. Yeah, like a week before Thanksgiving. I was on that type of time, like, man, look. I was about to skip that appointment because come on, man, y'all not gonna mess with my teeth. And I gotta, I want to eat. You know what I'm saying? Thanksgiving, like what I look like having like a toothache or something. So ballet, are you saying that Hook is a jump off? He might as well be. I just don't get like what's the point of him being with the ops? I think the ops was good when it was just them three. When it was just Shibata Bread, Hobbs, and of course, our AEW champion. Right. Isn't she on the same type of time as a matter of fact? Isn't she still doing a Mortal Kombat look? I think she's still doing that. Her face was painted. Okay. Damn, it's fucking breezy as hell over here. Yo, but just do Bret. Bret out here crashing again. Angry man Bret, yo. Let me see. Let's pull this up. Let's see what Bret got going on. This dude always got something. What he said. Bret Hart says that he has a hard time watching today's pro wrestling because it's too fake for him. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really blame him for thinking that. I'll be honest. I have a hard time watching today's wrestling. I just can't really watch it. It's too fake for me. But I love watching the old 90s wrestling. Well, of course you do. Like when I watch my matches back or in almost any match, even obscure Stampede wrestling matches, there's something about the realism, the punches, the kicks, and even just the way the presentation is. It just seems to me to be more honest, onus, put on the workmanship of learning the craft of becoming wrestlers. It's a weird looking word. Honest. Not honest, HONESC is ONUS. Honest or honest. One of them. What's good, Tyler? You almost there with them thumbs up. You almost there. Man, y'all got. We normally hit the quota by now. I get it. It's Thanksgiving. I'll definitely get it, but it's like, damn, y'all. Let me find out. Y'all ain't trying to hit the kids tonight. They're like, beat it, y'all bum. We hungry. That's what it is. What does that do, Brett? Said, as a matter of fact, he was going in. What else Brett got going on? He spoke about Vince and Sean fucking. He said Bret Hart has once again stirred major controversy while revisiting one of wrestling's most infamous chapters. Oh boy, 97 Screwdriver. Yo, this dude, man. Let it go, sir. During a recent appearance on the Johnny I Pro show in Montreal, Hart openly discussed the backstage tension of the 90s and took a direct shot at Shawn Michaels and Vince McMahon. He said the issues between him, Michaels, and McMahon went far beyond normal backstage politics. He suggested that he was caught between two lovers at the same time and believed Michaels used his alleged relationship with McMahon to rise to the top. This dude wildin'. You better hope this dude Vince don't sue you to even say that. I think that Shawn and Vince were sleeping with each other. I'm just telling you. I think I'm very close to the truth here. Shawn and Vince were lovers. I'm being dead honest. When I look back, it's like I got caught between two lovers and I got shafted and screwed over, and Shawn was so envious and jealous of my position that he finally had to sleep with Vince to get it. I would say to Shawn, if he was right here, I would actually like to have Shawn come clean and say, look, we were lovers. Look, we were lovers. Because I'm sure they were. If I saw either Vince or Shawn here, I would say, I think you guys were lovers. But I think he said it in the play. He had to say it in a playful way. What? Yo, this dude is wild. Holy cow. Yo, he better hope this dude don't sue. Like, he could sue for that, yo, Vince. And Shawn Michaels. They could both sue. Like, yo, like, say allegedly, Bret. Bret said that Vince and Shawn was shacking up. Oh, shit. Here go my dude. That's everybody's cousin right there. My dude, Low. What's going on, Low? Something that is one's duty of responsibility. They go to eyes, yeah. That shit wild. He said he had to sleep with the boss to get my spot. And it's like, yo, Bret, let's really be real. Since you want to bring up the Montreal screw job again, my dude, you said that you was leaving to go to WCW. Your contract was up literally that night, I think, or the following day. It was around that, around that time frame. And you didn't want to up the championship. You didn't want to do the job. My dude, that's like you wilding. You don't need the belt no more. You're about to leave. You just didn't want to do honors because, yeah, granted, Shawn Michaels was a dickhead. Shawn Michaels even said he wouldn't do the job for you. But it's like, my dude, you're still a professional, aren't you? It says a lot. It says a lot because, like, yeah, we can all agree, yeah, this dude HBK was a dickhead. But my dude, just do the honest, give up the belt or whatever, or have a good match with this dude, lose the belt, and then go about your business. You wanted to keep the belt, and you put Vince in a predicament. It's like, okay, you end up beating this. You end up being this dude Shawn Michaels retaining the belt, and then I have to risk you going to WCW with my championship. Are you insane? It don't work like that. And I think he should have maybe, yeah, Vince. I don't know what happened. Like, if Vince told him to his face, like, no, you're gonna up the belt or whatever. Like, when it comes to that, then yeah, that was a little shady. Like, he should have just told Bret, like, look, either you're gonna do the job or else. I think he should have just said it right then and there if he did it. Charlie said, tomorrow I'll be going to my grandmother's house on early Thanksgiving Day. That's awesome, my dude. Shit, I miss my grandmother. Unfortunately, I lost her like a couple years ago. Shit, more than like 3-4 years ago. That's awesome, B. Enjoy that time, B. Pateles on Turkey Day. That's what I'm talking about, B. I like my patelillos and all that. Yeah, man. Enjoy your time with your family, man. That shit is awesome. Torn between two lovers. Yeah. Hey, remember on Triple H's Hall of Fame, we did see him, Jesus, Shawn Michaels, and Triple H kiss on the mouth, which was highly weird. Like, what? My dude, y'all are gay. You can't say you're not gay. You're gay. You kiss this man on the mouth. Like, none of my best friends I ever kissed on the mouth. Ever. Can't be like, oh, we just friends. No, it don't work like that. You're gay. This ain't a secret. This ain't a secret. Laughing out loud. Shawn was on that kind of time. Yeah, man. Like, hey. Bret wasn't the only one that said that. I think the Road Warrior said it too on one of them RF videos, one of them shoot videos. Well, I'm opening up the floodgates though. I'm opening up the floodgates. Thanks for hitting them likes. I get it. Everybody doing their Thanksgiving shopping. Everybody about to get ready for Thanksgiving. So I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice this time around. Open up these floodgates, cause I normally don't be going for that. Like I normally want more thumbs up, but I get it. Everybody's with their families and stuff, and getting ready to be with their families, so it's all good. But let's get this show going, man. We got a lot to talk about. Y'all see the title. We're talking about Bret Hart, talking about Samoa Joe, Full Gear. That's how we giving it up, amongst other things. Pow! Right there. Pull up. What's everybody cousin talking about? Yeah, defamation of character, B. He wilding. Like, Bret need to chill. It's entertaining, yeah, but he doing too much. To sit there and say that without saying allegedly, he's making himself liable for a lawsuit. My dude, King Leo, what it do though? What's good, Leo? How you feeling? Hope you saved some of that oxtail for Thanksgiving because you had a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you already know, B. We locking in, B. You already know we locking in for when it comes to going to Los Santos, Leo. You already know the vibes. I think my lady is in Los Santos right now, as a matter of fact. Oh shit. Oh man. Speaking of HBK. The Heartbreak Coke.
Honestly, I don't remember any day from them Coke days.
Right. Yeah.
If it happened, I don't know if it happened.
I'm telling you, that's wild. Like Bret throwing out them crazy accusations, man.
You know, I said in the chat, right? That Bret he's stuck in 97 like Suge Knight stuck in 96. He don't let shit go.
I appreciate that, King Lee. I appreciate that. Yeah. There's a few years ago. Yeah. I appreciate that, y'all. Thanks. She lived a long and great life. She was in her early 90s. Got my guy up in the building over here. You know what I'm saying? We also on the form like Voltron.
Yes, sir.
I do Black Saw in the building over here.
Feels good, man. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, sir. Loud and clear. Y'all see the title. I'm gonna let my dude Coked Out Sean go first. Where you want to go first? You want to talk about Bret Hart crashing out? Full gear when it comes to Samoa Joe winning the AEW championship. Where you want to go?
Well, we got to shoot first thing first about the Brockmaster.
Botch Lesnar.
The Brockmaster. I said, hold on, man. I know this motherfucker did not fall on national TV.
That shit
and you
wild
see how
work.
Look, he was like, damn, there go my secret weapon, man.
You see how Paul Heyman was looking at him, right? Paul Heyman looking at him like he was like, what do I do now?
Cause that's like loading up your you got your main Shogun assassin. He comes up there with all the guns, and then next thing you know, when it's ready to go to war and blast, he ended up blasting himself.
he cheddar bobbing himself.
So then what he do? They try to play it off and everything, but the damage is done now, and they look at it like, man, how we gonna take y'all serious now? Your main monster.
And then remember, after that, he over there selling Braun Breaker. He gonna go and put his cowboy hat on top of this dude Braun Breaker, like he's a hat rack or something, or like straight sunned this dude. I'm like, y'all don't understand.
He ain't like it.
He did. Of course he didn't like it. He's like, yo, what are you doing? You're sunning me right now. I'm never gonna get taken serious. Like I'm telling you, him joining the Vision was the most horrible thing he did for his whole career.
Like we supposed to be crew.
Just straight little man dumb. It's like you little nigga, you little man. That's basically what he did.
Cause I was like, man, come on, man. You need to tell me they ready to go to war, and he Elmer Fudd's himself. I was trying to measure it.
You're trying to measure. Telling you, got TKO and Toph in the building also. Happy Turkey Day to all of y'all.
Likewise, man.
Word. Yeah, you see Black Saw new logo?
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, Salmon was the one who gave me the logo. Thanks, dude.
No problem.
It's all. I like it.
Thanks, man.
So Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar, man. Yeah.
The Brockmaster.
Brock Lesnar busts his ass on his entrance and then puts his cowboy hat on Braun Breaker. Like, that's where we're at right now.
Straight son, my dude.
I'd said it for weeks now. Bronson Reed looks more like the future than Breaker does.
You could tell Breaker was hot about that too, the way because he the only one that didn't laugh because he was like, "Man, you don't realize how I need this look right now, man. Like, you can't have the main killer busting his ass."
You just saw just now. Yeah, Ballet says you just saw that just now, right? That whole segment was just wild. Him busting his ass, him Lil Man and Braun Breaker. That whole shit was a debacle.
And then off camera they sun Logan Paul too.
And they drinking prime drinks together. I'm like, what is this?
I'd like to say that the last time Brock Lesnar jokingly put his hat on somebody, it was Austin Theory. What happened to that fucking guy? So I'd be paranoid if I was Braun Breaker.
Oh man, that's like Triple H's finger point.
Yeah,
like the Madden purge.
Yeah, he put his hat on Theory and then F5'd him off the top of an elimination chamber.
Well, we got my dude, everybody's cousin over here, my dude Low.
Whoa, in the building.
This is my partner in crime when it comes to Los Santos.
Man.
What's going on, B? You want to touch on these topics? You know, we got Bret Hart crashing out. We got
I totally agree.
All that.
At the end of the day, Bret was losing his damn mind. I don't know what he thought. Yeah.
Bret Hart to me is on these Kanye West rants now. Like,
nah, it's the Suge Knight thing, man. He ain't going past 97. He gonna shit on you to the day he die. And you know how he like him. Suge got an op list: Dr. Dre, Puff Daddy, and Snoop Dogg. Bret's is Goldberg, Shawn Michaels, and Vince McMahon, and Triple H.
Facts.
I mean, I get it.
When I saw that trip from Brock, I was like, dude, you cannot be serious.
And you know, the sad part about it is Brock tripping is only going to make people like him even more.
True.
That's the sad part. Let it be anybody else, they would have said, "Oh my God," they would have shitted all over that. But
because Brock done so much in his career, it's like, can you really make Brock look? You know, like people know Brock can still legitimately bust your ass. That's a difference. We all know, like, Brock could do some goofy shit, but still fuck you up legitimately.
My brother told me this. He said that Brock Lesnar is the only person in wrestling who could whoop your ass for fake and for real.
Right. Well, he's one of them. There's other motherfuckers out there too, but Brock is one of them. Definitely.
But I stand on what I said about Brock. I've been pretty much done with him. He don't really move the needle.
Oh no, like, let's really be real. The product is ass, but I'm in a good mood right now. I don't really feel like bashing it like that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, those ticket prices are ridiculous, especially for what they're giving us.
And plus, man, Bret won Hater of the Year again.
And Bret's always hating on something.
I mean, he could catch a defamation case with all what he talking about, just like how Cardi B sued Tasha K. Even though it's true, you could catch an L behind that shit.
Bret ain't giving no fucks, man. Like, when you OG, you feel like you just stand on your two and say whatever comes to mind.
Oh,
he's at that age now. He's at that age now where he's like, whatever happens. I don't care. I don't gotta.
I don't think HBK cares. I don't think he does.
Nah, I don't care. He running shit now.
I don't see why you would care at this point.
Bret is not a hater. He's just honest. He's always been that way. He's never changed his opinion on anything. If he was saying "fuck you" in 2005, he's still saying "fuck you" in 2025. He's just
now in context though, they're basically asking him to go through that timeline, and he's just telling his feelings at that time. It's not like you're interviewing Bret, he just automatically just shitting on these guys. Like, he's telling you to go to a specific time period on your career and give your feelings about that.
Right.
Like one thing about Bret that's misunderstood is like people think Bret hates Gunther. He doesn't hate Gunther. He just hates knife edge chops. That goes all the way back to Ric Flair. He hated working Ric Flair. His opinion of knife edge chops has always been the same. Bret is old school. He feels like you should tell a story in the ring. In his opinion, there's no story slapping the shit out of each other. He feels like people that do it just do it to get a reaction because they can't do it any other way. He thought Ric Flair was lazy.
I mean, it's true, but this coming from a guy who perfected the punch stomp. You know what I mean? That shit
Right.
is back. This shit is back in the 80s. You know what I mean? Like, how you trying to tell me what to run up nowadays when none of that stuff is relevant anymore?
Nah, but
the homage is being paid out, yeah, for sure.
But Gunther slaps will send you to the hospital.
Oh man, he slapped chest off. I'm talking about nipples get through flying into the audience.
I agree. He's not telling the story though, and I
It also depends on who does it too, because he didn't say that anything. Benoit, he used to do it too.
That's because Benoit told a story with it, and I know people are not allowed to say any good things about Benoit, but he did use the chop strategically.
And Bret a perfectionist, man. He from back in the day, you know what I mean? Like everybody that's ever worked with Bret has always gave him his kudos, you know what I'm saying, because of how he worked. But I think that a lot of that comes from. That's where a lot of that issues come from, is from his experiences from back in the day, from teaching people.
RB, Phil, what's going on, y'all? What's happening, RB? Lafayette, Indiana.
Yeah, I know. And Chris definitely used to chop people up, man. Boy, he used to chop not only with his L, he'll put his head first and then chop your ass. Like, damn. He used to chop.
So hold on, which one of y'all seen Full Gear? I ain't get to watch it. I heard it was pretty good though.
I saw Full Gear. Yeah.
Like I was on the stream with Tati. It's probably show of the year.
I watched it using Amazon Prime for the first time. The stream was good. It was consistent, no issues. Yeah.
Oh wow, this on Amazon Prime?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. If you're an Amazon
the
Prime
ending
member,
was
you can stream on there.
The ending was ending of the year.
Yeah, my dude Swerve, B.
Swerve.
What y'all think about his new theme music?
But first of all, he's jacked. Pause.
I have to hear it again.
Yeah,
I have to hear it again.
I agree with both. I agree with both y'all just said. He's jacked, yeah, and I have to hear it again, yeah.
Yeah, same here. I gotta listen to it like full to give my full analysis. But yeah, Swerve looked so different than how he looked on NXT. Like I posted the picture of how he looked on NXT and how he looks now. It is a vast difference.
Didn't Swerve say, "I'll whip his ass"? He told him
he would. I believe it because Jesus.
Yeah, before we do like a full breakdown, all I was really gonna say is
but
the ending of the pay-per-view.
Well, y'all go ahead. What y'all
go ahead, Boxer. Go ahead.
No. Like I interrupted you, so go ahead, Toph.
Yeah, I was gonna say before we do like a full breakdown on the show.
And hold on, my bad, Toph. Sorry, but who's that in the background?
It ain't me.
I mean,
it's not me either.
Thanks a lot, Lo. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that had to be. We got Thea watching the TV. I got you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, all I was gonna say was before we do like a full breakdown on the show, I was just gonna say that the ending of the pay-per-view was just a really good shakeup. It was what the product needed. Honestly, it's what the WWE product needed. Going into the show, the mindset or most fans was, okay, MJF's going to come back. He's going to call a shot. He'll face Hangman at World's End. He'll beat Hangman, and then we'll go into 2026 with MJF as champion. Everybody just really saw Joe as just kind of like a transition feud. It'll give Hangman something to do. Not that many people actually predicted like Joe to actually win. I'm not mad at that. Joe winning a title is not a bad thing. Joe's great. Turning Hook heel, that was unexpected. Not that many people caught that. That was
I saw that coming.
That also gets Eddie involved because Eddie's going to be like, yo, you made me look like an idiot. It gives Eddie something to do. So everybody pretty much agrees Hangman's a better chaser anyway, just like Cody's a better chaser.
Who did this dude turn on though? Hook.
Hook turned on Hangman. That's what happened.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Hook.
That came in the cage. Yeah, Shibata came in the cage, and Hobbs came in the cage, and then Hangman chased them off. Eddie Kingston was fighting them outside, so the door was open. Hook came in, took the title, and then he hit Hangman with the title, which then allowed Joe to give him the muscle buster on the title. That was how he beat Hangman.
Yeah,
Oh,
Hangman.
also,
And
Hook,
is this
Hook took off his
his first
shirt.
time? Is this his first time turning heel too? Right, Hook.
Right.
Was Hook?
Hook took off
Did
his
they
shirt.
really
Too. So
Did they really establish Hook as a face or a heel though?
I
Not
saw
when
that.
he started, when he started with Team Taz, when Team Taz was still a thing, he was intended to be a heel at that time, but because he was cool and he just had this aura to him, the fans cheered him. He was supposed to be a heel, but fans cheered him. But
I
I would
forgot
consider
about
this
that.
as
When he
right.
just come through with the hoodie on and all that.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be a heel then, but the fans just cheered him, and he had a really cool theme song, so the fans just cheered him, and so TK just went with it to his credit. But yeah, this is really his first real like, okay, like I'm a piece of shit heel or whatever. So anyway, to finish it off, like Joe beating Heyman was a nice surprise, and then Swerve came back looking jacked, new theme song, and you're thinking, all right, Swerve's gonna, he's gonna kill off Hangman, but instead they're like standing next to each other, like they're partners in crime and shit. So now going out of the show, you have intrigue, you have questions. So it's like, all right, so Joe's the champion. You got Hangman, he's going to chase. You got Swerve, obviously he's going to chase. So it's like, okay, are we going to have like an alliance? Or is this going to be a tag match? Or is it going to be like they got to go through each other to get to Joe? And you still got MJF waiting in the wing. So basically it's a shakeup. It was just a nice shakeup. Like we all know it's going to be a short run for Joe. That doesn't matter though, because in the end, Swerve's back in the picture. Hangman's still going to be in the picture. We know MJF's going to come back. So now there's intrigue. Now you have like an actual reason to tune in to watch Dynamite. It was just a nice shakeup, and I just feel like that's what WWE needs right now. Like they just need a nice shakeup. Like it's so predictable. It's so Cody is the WWE champion, and it's like Sandman said a couple of months ago. Like it would not have hurt him at all to lose the title to Drew. Let Drew get the belt for a couple of months. And, Cody's going to win it back, obviously, at the Rumble. That's fine.
Especially, remember, he was filming Street Fighter. And it's like, yo, my dude, you're the champion. Like, take the belt off of him while he goes to film Street Fighter.
Facts. Yeah. Samoa Joe just got through wrapping up Twisted Metal. I'd love to see him come down to the entrance with a sweet tooth mask.
Just one of the
that would be crazy, right?
Yeah.
And that machete.
Facts.
That's like one of the biggest differences for me, like just between the AEW pay-per-views are like they're way too long. We all agree on that. But if I could say like one of the biggest differences between like an AEW pay-per-view and a WWE pay-per-view, specifically when it comes to title matches, I'll always give TK this. He's not afraid to take chances and just shake things up every now and then. Whereas Triple H, he's just so conservative. It's like the only time you really get a big title change is like at a big pay-per-view, like a Mania or a SummerSlam. And like I said, man, like that's just predictable. If you only do the big shit at the big shows, it makes the rest of the year just filler. It's not must see. Like what was doing here?
Right. Triple H don't like no gimmick wrestlers, and he's never like that. And that's probably why he's so stiff with it, man. And he's not opening nothing up on the WWE.
Whoa.
But wasn't he? Wasn't Triple H? Which is crazy because Triple H was a gimmick wrestler.
We discussed that from before. It's like, yo, this dude had more names than anybody. Like, how much names Triple H have? Like 10?
Right. The cerebral assassin.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
But those were his
Didn't he try to? Remember they tried to get that
Helmsley
nickname over? Hold on, give me 1 second. Didn't he have to try to get that stupid nickname over? Try. Remember that name? Try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Oh my God.
Yeah. He got more aliases than a Wu-Tang member on the Cuban Link album.
Right. Jesus Christ.
But to piggyback off what Toph was saying, I saw that shit coming. Hook turning heel. Because there was a very subtle clue at the pre-show when all of them was wearing Ops Dojo t-shirts. So like someone's turning heel because you don't bring out new shit with the same group coming in. You never do that.
I like that, the Ops Dojo. That's how.
Yeah, it was cool. They should keep that. They should make that a permanent thing.
As soon as I saw that, I was like, someone's turning heel. but I didn't see Hook that early.
The low key full. I liked it though. I don't think anybody's gonna object to it. So
Yeah, I heard it was good. Like just about every single match was good.
Yeah. The other good thing too
And
is now that
then-
Joe's the champion, the ops, they just went from like because I like the ops, but like their positioning before, they were just like basically like just a mid card gimmick. They just went from a
Right.
mid card gimmick to like
Yeah.
top heel faction, like
Yeah.
overnight.
right,
Just
Yeah,
like
they
that.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
they became the top heel faction over the. They definitely higher than the Death Riders now.
Hell
And
yeah.
that's a great spot for Hobbs, because that's a great spot for him. Now he's going to be on TV every week with this gimmick.
Hobbs
so
is a
I'm
killer.
bored.
Hobbs
And
is a killer
Joe-
of the group now.
And Joe is a double champion again.
Yep.
He
Second
is?
time.
Yeah.
Second time
Yeah,
double
he
champion.
got the
Yep.
trios title.
Yep.
Then what I heard today, what Swerve said during the Van Vliet interview, basically saying that Javon was better than him. Javon is better than him at 30. with
Yeah, because
Javon being
Javon's like what
21.
21. Yeah, he said
Yeah.
at 21 he was better than he was. And yeah, Javon, yes, he's good, man. He's
That's
good.
a nice endorsement.
Yeah, it is.
Honestly.
Very nice.
Yeah, Javon is like all he gotta do is stay out of trouble, keep his nose clean. He'll be fine.
And stay off of social media because dude almost committed career suicide with that post.
Yeah,
It was a good post, though.
What post?
It was like what the beginning of this year, right?
Yeah.
It was at the beginning of this year. He had said some shit, but because he tried to say like, oh, I think it was talking about like, oh, our crowd that NXT is more than
Oh yeah, he had it with Ricochet.
Yeah,
Right.
the Ricochet post, yeah.
And it's like you can't fuck like Ricochet may be a goofball, but I ain't gonna lie, low key, he be airing motherfuckers out on social media. You can't fuck with him low key.
Nah,
Cause he be talking his shit and he don't
But
care.
Javon kind of got him, though. Javon kind of got him, though, to be fair.
At first he
I
did
forgot what he
until
said,
Rick.
though.
He was talking about how his shows get more live crowd, have more audience attendance and shit. And then as time went on, their audience started to decline, and now here we are.
But it's
He
like
fucked
their
up
audience
there.
never could
Right,
compare
right.
to an AEW audience. That was
you
the thing.
fucked up there because you
Right.
can't even compare it because NXT doesn't go on the road like that. So it's not even comparable.
That's what he fucked up with.
Exactly. Like
Yeah, Ricochet be going ham on. I think everybody mad because he got Samantha. I mean, that's a good reason to be mad, but at the same time,
which is why I don't.
Facts.
That's stupid though, because I'm like y'all bullied Samantha to leave WWE, and y'all still talking shit. Why?
See,
no, I'm talking about the fan.
Nah, no, that's what I'm saying.
The thing that the Evans kid, that's his name, right? Javon Evans.
Yeah,
right?
Javon
Yeah.
Evans,
Yeah, the thing that he doesn't seem to realize, and I get it because he's really young, is they've had people like him before. Like, yeah, he's good and all, but it's like you're not new, dude. Like you're doing the same shit everybody else is doing. The reason why you're getting an opportunity is because you came through their system, and they like that. Ricochet, Kalisto, Pentagon, Phoenix, Evan Bourne, and many other people who've been like that. Okay, I'm not going to be the guy that's going to do the crazy high flying move. Like they never came through the WWE system. So
They're
as
preparing
athletic
the
as
rocket
they
ship.
were, WWE could never brag and say that's our guy. But because he's so young, they can look at Javon Evans, who's doing the exact same shit all these other guys did, and they can say, "Yeah, that's our guy." Like that's the only reason you're getting a push, bro.
That's
Like,
our
that's it.
nigger, pal.
Pretty
They're
much.
gonna be preparing the rocket ship to be on Javon's ass.
Right. I mean, he's talented. I'll give him his flowers and all, but it's like, bro, like you're not special, man. Like you're just there. It's like you have their stamp. That's why they're giving you the TV time. You're like fucking 21. You just wrestled like a match at Madison Square Garden against Gunther. Like you're nowhere near ready for that. But because you're one of their guys, all right, we'll give you the stamp, pal. So it's like I hope he understands that. Best of luck to him though. I mean, he's young, and I'm sure he'll be a star for them, assuming Triple H doesn't fuck it up like he does every other black guy. But that's no story.
Yeah, that's definitely another story.
And
I ain't gonna
then,
hold you though. Triple H did a hell of a job convincing me that Carmelo Hayes was gonna beat Gunther last night. I'm like,
Oh my God, that
We
match
knew
was
that.
fire.
if that match does not convince you that Melo Hayes should be a singles champion, I don't know what will. Because what the fuck, bro?
yeah,
But
he's good as
here's
well.
the thing, though. But see, here's the thing, though, man. This is what people don't understand. I be saying this in these other groups. They always say that the black talent, oh, he had a great show out. Oh, he did his thing. But where is it going to go afterwards? We
Very
seen it. They
good.
did it many times. We seen it with MVP when he did it with Chris Benoit. He had a great show out there. We seen it with Shelton Benjamin. Shelton Benjamin had the 5-star match with Shawn Michaels and beat Triple H twice.
And
What
Carmelo
happened
already been a champion before too. So it's like it's wondering why you're not giving that man a good push when he really deserved that.
Yeah, that's the thing. And
Word.
people fall for it, like TKO, like you just fell for it. It's like, yeah, he
I
did
mean,
good.
yeah.
But we all know it's not going to go nowhere. I know it's wishful thinking, but we
I
all
know,
know it's
man.
never going to
Carmelo is
go
the
anywhere.
modern day. Carmelo is the modern day WWE Swerve. Because as we talked about, Swerve had all the tools, but Triple H just didn't fuck with him. Swerve is like, yo, what do I got to do to get consistent TV time? Triple H was like, well, go talk to HBK. HBK
Which
was
is
out
But
one.
Swerve now, but
That's
Swerve
insane to me,
said it.
man.
Swerve said it earlier today that that when they made Hit Row, he said that was Triple H's way of saying like yeah, here's your group, now lead it. And he never
And he
really
did.
took it that. No. He was saying that, but he never really took it that way.
The belief. The belief wasn't there. In
They kind
his
of took it
word.
as a slight, and that he should have been more vocal.
Yeah, he should have been more hands-on. You can't just be like, oh, here, now take this and leave me alone. No, come to me with a plan. Like, look, we're going to have Hit Row do this, and we're going to have this big rivalry. The storyline is going to be like this, and this is going to be the outcome. Come to me with the itinerary. Just don't say, hey, take this, and then whatever. No.
Like, he believed that was Triple H saying like, yeah, here's your group. Be more vocal with me. Come to me with ideas, and let's see where we can go with this. And again, I'm more mad at Triple H for saying that way because, like I said, you have to be more specific to a guy like Swerve. He's just not going to. He's going to take things as slights, not as.
You're being very politically polite, Black Star. I hear what you're saying. I'm just done with Triple H's shit. He doesn't understand black culture. He doesn't understand black talent. Like, he just doesn't. I was still watching NXT at that point. That was when Swerve was if I recall, the NXT North American champion, right?
Yeah, that's
when
what he was.
Right?
Yeah.
At that time, that was when they would. I mean, COVID was hurting every wrestling company, but that was during the period when AEW was just fucking killing them every week. Like, that was before the Thunderdome. They were doing the NXT shows at, I think, the PC at that time. And I remember just watching. I tried to watch NXT, and the product just wasn't good. And one of the few highlights was Swerve's group. And I remember like reading the reaction and reading the comments from like people, and they were like, "Yo, like, this is so different than anything like that Black and Gold NXT had ever presented." Because if you remember, the music that Triple H was a fan of, it was like, the metal, grunge, like emo, gothic type shit. That's usually like what he would go for. There had never really been like, that type of black culture represented on NXT. And I remember like reading comments on YouTube and Twitter, and people were like, yo, like, give us more of this, like, push Swerve to the title. And it was like, I think at that point, Swerve may have had like the shortest North American Championship reign at that point. I want to say he had it for like, someone fact check me. I swear he had it for like no less than 60 days. It was like barely 2 months.
It was around that time, yeah.
It was around. I remember it. It was around 60 days. It was Swerve's last night on NXT when he dropped the belt, and he dropped it to, ironically, Carmelo Hayes.
Right. He dropped it to him, and then like he got called to the main roster, and it's like, okay. And then they fired B-Fab, and then Bottom Dollar got in Vince's face. I mean, I
Now,
appreciate
did he?
the fact
Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
I
he
don't
did.
even remember him making it to the main. I thought he got
He
fired
did.
while he was
What
on
happened
NXT.
No,
was
he
they
hot.
got caught
No,
up.
he
They
fought.
got caught up to the main
He was
roster.
on the main
and
roster.
fired
He
PFAB.
was
No,
on the
they
main
got.
roster when he got fired.
Yeah, I remember that. They did call up Hit Row to the main roster, but before they could all debut together, they had fired Swerve.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fired
And it's
BFAB.
like y'all done basically took the heart out the stable. That's the heart of the stable. The stable is dead now.
They fired BFAB, and then Bottom Dollar was like, no, like you can't do that. Like I appreciate the fact that he was looking out for his friend, and he basically complained to Vince talking about we all need to be together, and that pissed off Vince, and so they wanted to make an example.
And then
out of
Vince
him.
called Nick Khan. Nick Khan did his work.
Right, and then Nick Khan cut all of them. They made only one appearance. It was like on a SmackDown, I remember. They made a backstage segment appearance, and they had like one match. Swerve had like one match on SmackDown, and through no fault of his own, he got fired. And so then after that, he became a free agent, and then he went to AEW. And then not long after that, Vince got whacked, and then Triple H took over. And then Triple H started bringing back everybody Nick Khan fired. And the rumor was he tried to bring back Swerve, but at that point it was too late because TK had already signed them. So that was like contract tampering. But Triple H didn't think that TK would care about Swerve. But Swerve felt like, no, I got something going because by the time Triple H contacted him, that was when he was tag champions with Keith Lee, if anybody remembers. So
Yeah,
happened.
I remember that.
I was there for it. I remember I was there. Who was that? Cable Dama Stadium. Yeah,
I thought they were. I thought they were. I love their tag team, Swerve in Our Glory. I thought that was great.
Our Glory. Yeah,
it was random at the time, but now that we know about Keith's health issues,
yeah,
it makes sense.
Because we were mad. We were big mad. This one was in the Cable Dama, and they had that Battle Royal, and the number one contender. Well, I think they get a they get an AEW championship. AEW number one contender for the AEW championship. And that's the one that this dude had won. This dude Mox had won that Battle Royal, I think. Was it Mox?
It might have been.
No, it was Kyle O'Reilly. I'm bugging. It was Kyle O'Reilly, and Kyle O'Reilly went up against Mox, and Mox beat Kyle O'Reilly, and Mox became the number one contender. That's how he ended up going up against CM Punk, and that's when that whole bullshit started happening when he beat Punk on a random Dynamite.
Oh, the interim title bullshit. Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Jesus.
Okay. That was like, and again, to be fair, Tony Khan was very close to fucking that up.
Needs more seasoning.
Swerve's group.
Yeah.
I think like the white dude with the face tattoos.
Yeah.
The other dude.
God.
Like it made no sense.
Oh God!
What saved them 100% was it's actually really cool. Swerve said what saved him really it seems like such a random thing, but it's cool because it shows you not just in wrestling, but in any workplace to always be on your A game. What actually led to Swerve getting his push was he had a random match with Tanahashi.
What?
Yeah, Swerve had a random.
My lady saying that her people's turkey got a ball sack. I don't want to see that shit.
What the fuck?
I heard that. I was like,
bro, I got a turkey with some lemon titties for sure, bro.
I do turkey porn.
Oh Jesus Christ!
There's a new definition of food porn.
I didn't see no shit like that in my life.
That shit wild.
I was about to say, like, yo, Sandman, mute yourself, dude.
Turkey got balls?
I think not.
That was a grown man.
Oh shit, he got another set of giblets. But go ahead, Tony.
Not the turkey, wild. Gibbs. Oh no.
Yeah, I was saying the match that actually led to Swerve getting his push was he had a match with Tanahashi on Collision, no knees Tanahashi, and Tanahashi was going for his high fly flow finish, but he tripped. So Swerve recognized that Tanahashi was about to fall off. So Swerve like quickly like he ran up the turnbuckle to save him, to turn it into a spot where Tanahashi would knock him off the turnbuckle and then he would hit the high fly flow. It was a random match on Collision, I remember. So Tana beat Swerve after that. So then after the match, Tana went back to the Gorilla and he complimented Swerve to TK and said that Swerve had the wherewithal to realize that he was about to slip. And so then Swerve was like, he thinks that was the moment that really changed everything, because TK saw Swerve as, oh, I can trust Swerve to do anything. Next thing you know, they were doing that Hangman feud, remember? And that was the feud that really started his momentum. And I think he had that match with Christian. I think he had a match with Christian against Sting and Darby in that first UK show they did. So, yeah, so it just goes to show you, sometimes the most random match that may seem insignificant, you never know who's watching, who's paying attention, you know? So always be on your A game every show. You never know.
Look at Tati. Say ball sack and she'll appear.
What the?
We believe in
I
Tati.
can't breathe.
What's good, Tati? How you feeling? You all right? You cooking? You cooking for Thanksgiving, Tati?
Man, oh man. I'm so glad that Swerve is getting the props that he's getting right now, man. That dude deserves it. And the best part about it is, a lot of people did not think that Swerve was going to be a main eventer when he hit AEW. There were people that thought he was just going to be another face to add some buzz, but look at him now.
And that's some bullshit for them to think like that. That's how WWE be programming motherfuckers. They'll think like, oh, just because the color of your skin, you're not good enough. And that's not cool.
I like this Swerve showed up to AEW, and literally the first thing he said was, I'm going to be the first black AEW champion. And he was. He did exactly what he was
and he did. That's the best part about it. He did.
All right, Chad, I got to cut out real quick because this shit is slowing up on me. But thanks for having me, Sandman. Holla at y'all, Black Star, and rest of the chat.
When's the next time you're free? So we can hit up Los Santos. When's the next time you're free?
This weekend. I'll be free this weekend, man.
Say less.
So you be watching Survivor Series? Love?
Yep.
Of course.
We're definitely going to be watching Survivor Series. That's why I got free time. For sure.
Like, hopefully I don't fall asleep, because I'm gonna be so stuffed with some good old Thanksgiving food. And on that fucking show, the build up of that show was so ass crack.
Oh, bro,
man, you and Toe, man, that's becoming a holiday tradition for y'all. You and Toe fall asleep for War Games. That's the holiday tradition right there.
All right, y'all.
Yo, take it easy, Lo.
All right, man.
Appreciate you.
That's everybody cousin right there, Lo.
That if you missed it, WWE did put a subtle clue of not like a hard reset, but a reset nonetheless.
Where?
If you watch,
where you see that
if you watch the Roman Reigns promo last night, there's a very subtle clue about a reset, like about them attempting a reset.
Explain. Go ahead.
You talking about when Roman teased about challenging Punk or Cody for the title again?
Basically winning the Rumble.
Which made him look like a goof, because it's like, he said, that belt looks good on my shoulder. And it's like, it should be pretty apparent. It should be the WWE Championship. Because wasn't he just throwing shots at the World Heavyweight Championship? You said that was a participation trophy. Now you eyeing it? Where's the logic in this fucking place?
They're trying to give more credibility to it. That's all.
Yeah, you try to give a little bit more credibility, but it still don't have no lineage.
It got buried.
If we're really going to be honest, the best guy to hold it was Seth Rollins after his first reign.
I agree.
Yeah.
Seth Rollins, he cooked. I'll give him that. He definitely cooked when he had that belt. But, you have motherfuckers complaining like, oh, he's always here. Oh, he's always having matches. But if it's other way around, you're complaining about that shit too. Like, which way do y'all want it?
Going to complain.
I never understood it. Like, you complain that Roman is a part-timer. You complain that Cody is a part-timer, and your solution to it is to put the belt on another part-timer. Like what?
Yeah.
Don't think.
Jesus Christ!
It's just engagement
Can we
farming.
talk about?
Kelly just said that she'd be cooking
about
light. It's just her and her daughter for Thanksgiving.
That sounds awesome, Tati.
Oh, that's what's
man.
up.
Eat up.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. Can we talk about like what a flop this tournament is?
Which one? The Cena tournament?
Yeah,
Oh, the C1.
like, this is a flop, man. I've been
Yeah,
very
like,
polite about it.
The whole damn run with Cena got going on as a flop. This shit is
Cena-
terrible. This is really fucking terrible.
I've been polite about it because I like how Cena politely told Triple H to fuck off in that tweet he did in reference to the AJ Styles match. And at that point, it was like, okay, like Cena sees what's going on. He's like, okay, let me quarterback this shit. So I was like, okay,
Like it should have been AJ to replace Sheamus. That's what it should have been.
Yeah, like
Agreed.
this tournament has been like a complete fucking just disaster. Literally, John Cena himself said that he wanted to give young talents opportunities. You know, they talked like, okay, first of all, they didn't even give you a bracket for like the first 2 weeks. Like, how lazy can you be? Secondly, of all the talents in the tournament, there's only one NXT talent. Just one.
Yeah, I noticed that shit.
Yep.
I thought it was like, wait, hold up.
Yep.
Where's the NXT talent? Just Javon Evans, that's it?
Yep.
Right. You would think like half the tournament would be NXT people, but just one person. And then they started talking about, okay, we're gonna have people that are not working for WWE, which got people excited. But instead, you just got 2 TNA guys, and I said
That are
last week, and I'll
WWE
continue to say,
alumni.
Right. Like you got 2 TNA guys that are WWE alumni, and then the commentary team didn't even mention that they were working in TNA, so TNA got nothing out of it, and everybody else in the tournament is old. It's like Sheamus, old.
Like you didn't hear the
Finn
reference
Balor,
to
old.
Never mind. Go ahead.
I'm telling you, man.
Most of these motherfuckers is pushing what, 50?
Right.
The youngest person after Javon was Carmelo Hayes, but he just got eliminated. So
right.
They didn't know like
put
25
Gunther in there,
No,
and like
yeah.
Gunther, so then they put Gunther in there, and like nothing against him, but it's just so obvious he's winning. Like there should at least be another threat to make you think, well, maybe Gunther won't win, but there is none. And just looking at these brackets, it's looking like we're going to get another Gunther Jey Uso match. Like we're over that.
Right. I literally was just talking about that shit. Like
really was. That's what you were saying. That's what you were saying. TKO. He was like, yo, I know these dudes ain't doing what I think they're doing. I'm like, yes,
bro,
they are.
once I saw the bracket online, I'm like, oh shit. Now that I see what they're doing. Because ain't no way Jey Uso's losing to Rusev, and LA Knight's about to fight The Miz again. We know he's not losing to him. So like they're really about to do Jey and Gunther for these finals. Like, really?
Right. So Gunther's gonna beat him again. And I like Gunther. I like him. But if this is indeed Cena's last match, I'll take his word for it. Like, this is it. If this is really his last match, then his last match should be against someone that would really benefit from
it. Should be against Oba.
It's already established. He doesn't need this shit. He's a former champion. He already retired.
Right.
Like, he gains nothing from this. Like, there's no positive in any of this. Like, yeah, it'll be a good match, sure, but Gunther gets nothing from this. Like, this is it. Like, Cena's done.
So Melo
he already
said,
retired Goldberg. He already headlined WrestleMania. He always been a king in the ring. He done won championship.
yeah,
He doesn't
like,
really,
what
he's
else?
already made.
Right.
Well,
Ballet said Melo was 31 actually.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Like,
so
there's
like
another
all the
reason
people
why I
already-
need a sense of urgency. There's another reason. It's like, yo, this dude's
Right.
31. Next thing you know, he's gonna be 33. Next thing you know, he's gonna be fucking 36. Come on.
Like Montez Ford, he's knocking 40's door down.
Like, what the fuck are y'all doing?
And then when he turns 40, Triple H is gonna say he's in his prime.
Right.
Montez Ford is knocking 40's door down.
Right, and that's what makes this War Games like so frustration, because like it's all just star power. It's like, all right, Roman, Cody, Punk, Brock. It's like, yeah, you're putting all these stars in the match because they're not building anybody new. Where's the youth? and it's there, but they're
The
not
only
pushing them.
story, and what's really the story for this War Games match? The only real, if we're going to be technical, the only one that has a story in this match is Cody and Drew. But do you really want to see Drew and Cody again after taking
It's gonna
2
happen at the Rumble.
back-to-back L's?
Fuck
What's gonna happen
no.
at the Rumble? Doesn't
So,
really
like
matter.
Sandman said, he's in a good mood today, and I'll try to share that reflection. So, to kind of tie this in a bow, I'm not saying WWE is going to go under. Obviously, I know that they're too big to fail. I know their attendance is down. I know their ratings are down. I don't really talk too much about attendance or ratings, but I do know that's a thing. But at this point, where I'm at is, I'm sorry, 2025 is a fail. Let's just refresh next year, hope for a better product. But I'll say this: 2025, creatively, this is one of the worst years they've done. Like, this is right up there with like 95, 2012.
No, nothing.
Like,
Nothing
it's
compares
not
to
a good year for
95.
them.
No. I would rather the new generation than this. I swear to God, I would.
Yeah.
Yes, I would.
So you would rather see? So you'd rather see Gunther being a plumber?
Yes, like
Bro,
yo,
they
at least
just
there was.
literally,
At
bro,
least
they
these
literally
motherfuckers had
did.
direction. None
They
of these
literally,
motherfuckers have no direction at all. None of them.
Right.
bro, they literally did a segment with Dominic Mysterio and a fucking midget. Like,
Right.
And
That
people
was
is
something Vince
praising
would
this
do.
shit. People
Right,
praising it.
that
I'm like,
was-
yo, this shit is not funny. It's corny.
Yeah, that was 2009, 2010 Vince. That's what that was. That was a segment you would have seen during like the celebrity guest era. That
oh
was-
god,
Right, right. And if people would have, seen it when Vince did it, they would have shitted on Vince for it. Now it's okay. Come on, man.
But did you see? Did you see the new name for Dom's new tag team?
What?
Los Gringos Locos.
That's actually kind
what? That's him and
Crazy
Americano.
Americans?
Yeah.
What? Him and Americano? Yeah. They about to fight the Lucha Bros on AAA. So
Like it's a like it's a
anymore.
shout out to Eddie.
yeah, I know because Eddie used to come out with that American flag gear. I remember that.
Yeah, to his tag
when
team
it
with
was
Art Bar.
Yeah, Art
Yeah.
Ball, yeah.
Well, speaking of the Lucha Bros, Penta seems to be shelved.
Yeah,
'Cause-
man.
No, he
that
looks
sucks.
okay.
I don't know if
According to Meltzer, which we can't trust him, but again, according to Meltzer,
Actually,
he-
I got to give Dave credit. He's been right a lot these past couple of months, and just because people don't
these
like
past
him,
couple of months. Let's move on.
Those are the
No, I'm
past
just
couple
saying,
of
you're
months,
right. I
that's it.
remember he said what's her face was going to show up and debut, and people are like, "You're fucking crazy," and that's exactly what happened. He also whatever the Last Legend, right? That's her name.
Yeah.
Yeah. He called that like back in August, and they were like, "Why the fuck would Last Legend come up?" And that's what happened. He also said Austin Theory was supposed to come back, and I think they would have did it if Seth not got hurt. But then Seth got hurt, and when he got hurt, that clearly changed everything.
Why though? Why would that change everything if Seth got hurt? He could have still showed
No,
up.
the idea was that Punk was gonna have that match with Seth at the match that Punk had with Jey Uso at Saturday Night Main Event. That was gonna
Okay.
be Punk. Yeah, that was gonna be
and
Punk
Theory
Seth.
was supposed to interfere and cost him the match.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
basically
because-
what Bronson
happened.
Reed had did and shit like that. I hear what you mean.
Yeah,
Okay.
because they were banned from ringside. The stip would have been Braun and Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker would have been banned from ringside, and so Austin would have returned to help Seth win, and then he would have been entered into the group. And I thought that was a dumb idea because it's like this guy's been a loser, and all of a sudden we're just supposed to forget that, but then Seth got hurt, so they just dropped it. So
Time for another good idea, bad idea.
Hey, did y'all see that botch of Jey Uso and Logan Paul?
Yeah, what the fuck is what's up with Jey Uso now? Like, it's my dude.
I had a better.
What that dude said, what Stephen A. Smith said, lay off the weed.
yeah,
It's not
I got a
weed, it's
better-
fucking alcohol.
I got a
Whatever
better
he's
que-
fucking doing.
I got a
what's
better
going on with Jey?
question though. I got a better question though. Why the fuck didn't the ref call for the bell when Cody attacked Drew?
yeah.
Even
Did
the ref
nobody
is side
notice
of this
that?
shit.
Like,
The
Because
ref, I
WWE
don't
is-
even care no more. The ref, he probably went on.
because
lunch.
like because TKO, you know the policy. WWE refs are blind. AEW refs are stupid.
And no,
Yeah,
Yeah,
AEW refs are blind and stupid.
What's going on with Jay? And I'm a Jay fan. I was a supporter of his push before like the
Me
bandwagon
too.
began. But I
Me too.
gotta call a spade a spade. I gotta be honest. What's going on with Jay is he still's got the stamina of a tag team wrestler. He never
Adjusted.
adapted, and it's like, okay, like they're giving me a singles run. Like it's a total different ball game when you're a singles. When you're a tag wrestler, your cardio isn't as important because you're making constant tags, taking breaks and shit. You know, you can't really rely on that as a singles wrestler. So I don't body shame, I don't cardio shame, but I gotta bring it up. Like he's gotta go to the gym because if you watch Jay,
He's
like,
fat.
he does the whole yeet thing, right? When he does the like, it's a cool interest and shit, but like 90% of the time, like when the bell rings, he's already gassed. He's already tired.
That's why Jay needs to. That's why Jay needs to be on whatever the Ultimate Warrior was on in Toronto
Coke
at WrestleMania.
Right.
When he fucking
I said like at the very beginning of this Jay push, I was like, why the fuck would he go back to Jimmy? Like he's over it, but his performances are getting worse. It's getting to the point where it's like, fuck, like they're not really giving me any other option here. Like a reunion with Jimmy is like all he can really do at this point.
but they still trying to convince you that he's main event Jay because the Usos have been coming out to Jay's theme alone.
It's just me, even though my brother's right next to me.
It's just him. But it's both of y'all. Y'all look like goofs.
But like,
hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna let y'all continue on. Let me see what's up with the chat real quick. Tati said, "That's what I said about the C2. It only has established stars that has been in the top stories lately. No mid carders to be showcased." Shaking my head. This shouldn't be a thing in 2025. That's some Japanese shit, right?
No, Continental Classic.
No, the Continental Classic.
Oh, okay, okay, cool.
Yeah, they just posted who's gonna be in it, and
yeah, we're gonna cover that. We're gonna cover that. Shout out to that boy in pink, HBK over the Hitman. Out of the ring, bonus points on having a black wife. Don't do that. You know, white dudes love black women. That's not it. That just is what it is. It's good to see you. Yeah, hell yeah, B. It's good to see you too, Ballet. You know, Ballet Black. Yeah, of course she's black, but she's back too.
Wow.
I'm black. I mean back.
Black and back is back. Nothing I wanted to mention the whole this dude R-Truth, as you can see, he's still cooning and booning or whatever. Like, where do we go from here with R-Truth, y'all?
He just happy to have a job.
Maybe he should have stayed. Maybe he should have stayed fired. I mean, I don't advocate for people to lose their jobs, but clearly
he doesn't care. Clearly, because if he did, he'd talk about it, but he doesn't. So, like, I'm over it, man. If he doesn't care, I'm not gonna care.
And the fans clearly don't care neither. Whatever happened to the "We Want Truth" chants?
Right.
It's crazy. But I'm telling you, these fans, man, I don't care nobody say, them motherfuckers is not dealing with a full deck because
fickle.
Yes, and they chant for the most stupidest shit.
Well, that's the problem.
Yeah, Maxine Dupree out here bumming out drop kicks, saying this is awesome. Like she can't even do a decent drop kick, but you say that's awesome.
Well, that's the problem with the modern day WWE fans. That's the problem with the modern day WWE fans. In a way, even though Vince is gone, Vince has succeeded because the current crop of WWE fans. Like, I'm not trying to insult these people. I don't want to come to conclusions, and I'm just being honest. Like, most WWE fans that attend WWE shows now, they actually like the product and they like being there. So, like, those rowdy fans,
they don't know
like
any better
ago, that would interrupt shit, and take over, hijack. Like, those fans left. They
they've been programmed.
No. Did you see the sign at the crowd? I think it was last night, I believe.
Yeah, when they told them about that's the last time they ever come to a Raw show, and they had it spelled like in dollar signs.
Yeah,
because it's so fucking ridiculous, man.
Security kicked them out, by the way.
Really?
How did he kick them out? Take the sign. Like, that's one thing. If you take the sign, you're gonna kick them out.
Yeah.
They did the
That's what
they
I'm
gave him
talking
the West
about. Like
Side Gun treatment.
majority of the fans
Yeah,
that
that
would
shit is
take
fucking
over.
ridiculous. So these motherfuckers and anybody that keep buying tickets, I don't give a fuck. Now, when it comes to Cena's last match, cool. You know what I'm saying? You go there, you have a good time. But anything else other than that, that's on y'all, B. Because these motherfuckers don't respect anybody's dollar, even though they putting 10 on that fucking dollar. And you could do any old little thing, not even something too crazy. They'll throw you out the fucking building like you threaten them with a bomb threat. Fuck WWE. Them niggas is fucking pathetic. And I don't want to hear, oh, it's just TKO. No, it's WWE too. They go hand in hand, man. Cut the shit.
Right. Most of those
Triple H's
fans,
name on the credits.
right? Most of those rowdy fans that hijacked it, took over and chanted shit, like those fans have left. They either migrated to AEW or they just stopped watching wrestling completely. The people who go to shows now, they want to be there. They actually like it. And that's another reason why I think the product is so bad. Because when we had like that 2018, 2019 product, fans were chanting bullshit. They were chanting AEW. They were booing it. They were shitting on it. Like, they were passionate about it, but
To
you could
me,
only
I
keep
think
down
that's
the
what.
fans.
To me, I think that's when the shift happened. Honestly,
Right.
look at that's when the shift happened. To be honest with you, I think after 2018, when they did the hijack and chanted AEW bullshit refund, that was the last day of the casual fan. Honestly,
To be fair, not even to be fair, but to be like I'm not even gonna say that, but like all of this territorial type bullshit, that's what also ruined WWE as well.
What you mean?
Because now you're having people who are going to accept bullshit no matter what, because it's WWE. It's their bullshit, basically.
yeah,
What is
y'all are the reason why this product won't change.
Yeah, like people that sit there and cape for this shit. Like what I was saying a few shows ago, I was like, you know what? If you like it, cool. It could be like a guilty pleasure of yours. I get it. We all have our guilty pleasures or whatever. But to sit there and say, "Oh, this is awesome," no, it's not. It's really not at all. None of this shit is
What
fucking awesome.
what really bothers me is the fact that is how oversensitive fans get. Like you can't even give like one criticism about it.
Yeah, they really
They
be
the worst.
mad. Like who was it? Who was it? I think it was Shorty that came from AEW. What's her name? Blake Monroe, whatever her name is. This
Yeah,
Yeah, Mariah
Mariah
May.
May. Yeah.
Yeah, Mariah May. They just said, "Yo, you suck. Go home." She did a
Damn.
whole live crying and about to commit suicide. I'm like, what? Shorty, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you
Yeah.
wouldn't, y'all wouldn't even be able to step in the building if it came to the attitude era. And I hate to bring them up, but it's like it's the truth. Y'all skin are very thin.
What's even worse is the fact that they hated her on AEW, but now they love her on NXT.
Yep.
Like
The
And that's
crazy,
another
like
like
problem.
you can't
hardcore.
sit there and say somebody sucks without them going home and crying, and then they want to send a whole legion towards you. Like, oh, ban his channel
But
and all
some
types of
people,
stupid shit. Like, what the
but
fuck,
some
man?
people
What are we
take it.
doing here?
But some people take it way, way too far.
Granted, I get that, but if somebody just says, "Oh, you suck," I deserve to die because I said she sucks. It's never that serious.
The hardcore, I guess, like somewhat hardcore fans, they did come back to modern day WWE briefly. It was mostly just for the bloodline stuff, like when Roman was champion. I'd say like from that segment where like Sammy hit Roman with the chair at the Rumble to Cody facing Roman at Mania and losing to Cody winning the Rumble the following year and then Rock showing up and just blowing up the story to Cody and Roman having their other Mania match. Like that was when I think a lot of people came back. But then after Cody won and then Roman disappeared and then Rock fucking ghosted and couldn't be bothered to follow up, that was when I started to see like the narrative change and more people stop watching or they started giving AEW like another chance. And now you're starting to see like the narrative change. You're starting to see like more people call out WWE's product And then like the final straw, the death nail, was the shit at Mania this year with Travis Scott again, Rock not showing up, Damage Control, Punk just being a hypocrite, doing everything that he complained about like fucking 15 years ago. Triple H just not showing. Like you're seeing all these reports like every week of like Triple H not even being there. He's like at the golf course of Trump or whatever. Just stuff like that. You're starting to see it now. Like it's a slow, subtle change. People are calling war games snore games. Like even casual fans are like, man,
yeah,
this
that's
so
what they're
boring.
calling it.
They're calling this
depression.
The ruthless depression. That's what this era is.
Bro, let my dude coked out Sean go, because go ahead, my dude. I know you wanted to say something from before. Go ahead. Talk your shit.
Yeah, they calling it ruthless depression, man. But it's just like y'all said, man, the crack just been showing. And you notice, you type up WWE on your YouTube search engine, it's nothing but bad commentary about how it fell off the company. I don't care what anybody say. They're going to sit there and say, man, we broke so many tickets prices records. We done did this, that. They're not happy about this response at all, because perception is reality.
But if you think of it, though, my dude, I didn't mean to cut you off. Like, if you think of it, they really don't even say that anymore. Like, when it comes to them breaking records, they barely say that nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And if you notice, the one thing I have noticed about this ESPN thing, WWE, they love to promote their numbers. Like if, like for instance, they'll say stuff like, we had a record amount of people streaming, or we had a record amount of views, or whatever. Has anyone noticed since they've done this ESPN thing, they have
slowed
not given out the
down.
numbers at all?
They stopped doing that, right?
Right. I have not seen one commercial, one ad at all talking about, oh, we had X amount of people streaming on ESPN. Like, I'm curious, how many people actually saw Palooza? Like, I still don't have a number. I don't know
Not
a number.
enough.
What's your number?
ESPN gave that shit a C. That's all we need to know.
That was being generous.
And again, with ESPN, because like you guys know, I like watching sports. They barely started doing the promotions of their pay-per-views now, because of course the Survivor Series is one of the big four, but they barely started doing it just now. Like it was like very, very sly. I think it was during like one of their SEC games, and again last night during Monday Night Football. Like Joe Buck said to Troy Aikman, like, "Oh, are you gonna watch the WWE show on Saturday?" He said, like, "Oh yeah, blah blah blah." Like
they just said it in passing. They didn't like
say,
oh,
kind of like in like a passing conversation, sort of.
Right. Like they didn't even like, oh, I can't wait for this match, or I can't wait for anything. They probably still think Andre the Giant is still wrestling.
Don't they usually have somebody come out and announce the attendance record too? When the last time they did that?
A long time.
They can't find they can't find a Mean Gene hologram, so they ain't doing it no more.
Let me tell you something, Mean Gene.
Like the only person who gets into detail about it is Testator. Like Testator gets.
I ain't gonna lie, he's starting to get on my nerves, low key. It's like, yo, my dude, like, you need to bring some energy. Like, when the show starts,
this guy is born.
Yeah, like he like when the show starts, he like, yo, all right, for instance, right? I get it. He's not giving much to deal with. And I know this dude, if I'm not mistaken, Triple H is in the headphones, right? He's feeding him lines or whatever. So I get it. But it's like, yo, you gotta find something, my dude. Like he comes off too much like if he's announcing golf or some shit like that.
Yeah,
which is crazy because remember me and Black Saw, we was here for like when Raw had first came to Netflix. That's when he first started, right? When that was his first day of the job.
Yeah.
Remember he had energy. Remember Black Saw was like, oh, okay, now this dude, you know what I'm saying? He gives one also a good vibe. And it's like time at the time we starting to see like, yeah, whatever. I'm at Raw. Fuck you. Yeah, they came in the building. Boo. Like, yo, damn, my dude, give me some energy.
Maybe maybe he's starting to see the cracks too. remember the announcer. Because remember, whenever they would rotate announcers, that's how we kept complaining about how their energy goes down.
That's another problem too. We focus so much on the in ring, but the announcing is another thing too that they're behind the curve on. You see, the thing about it is they're still suffering from Jim Ross syndrome, even all these years later. They had Michael Cole take Jim Ross's spot all those years ago, and at that time, Michael Cole was not ready for that spot. He got a lot of hate from a lot of fans, and after Vince got out the picture, now we see Cole's actually pretty decent when he's left to his own devices when Vince isn't yelling in his ear. So Cole's been doing it for a long time. So like he's the best they have. The problem is, like the wrestlers, Cole's also getting older. So they need to use Cole as a way to like basically groom that next generation of commentators, but they haven't. They haven't found that new team that they feel comfortable with, like to the point where they can just take Cole out completely. That's why he's still there, because they still feel like that the people they have aren't good enough to hold Raw or SmackDown. That's why
they had
man.
They had something with Morrow. They had something with Morrow, but JBL completely fucked that up.
Oh, they bullied Mauro Ranallo out. He was the last guy to have like real energy.
Yeah, he was a gem, and they
Mauro got bullied online. He got bullied online because you had like a generation of fans that got used to Vince's robotic commentary. So when they actually had a commentator that was like actually like fucking excited to be there, calling the moves, people said that he was too much. I remember that like at the takeovers. Some fans were really complaining, saying like, "This guy's taken away from the action." Like, what do you mean? He's calling the moves. He's actually calling back.
He's actually invested, or like with Pat McAfee. Say what you want, but the dude brung energy.
Exactly. Like I've always praised Pat McAfee. I'm like, is he over the top sometimes? Yeah, but he makes me excited for a match. Like,
yeah.
Same with Samantha, and just as I taught Samantha Irvin, she was a ring announcer. She was a great ring announcer, but she gave superstars charisma when she announced them.
Yeah.
Like, remember the time when she was legitimately crying because Cody finally won the big one?
And they bullied the shit out of her. Like,
I'm like, what? Like, what is she can't do anything? Oh, why are you walking around here so sexy for, you black slut?
Like, they bullied the shit out of her, and I don't know why.
I like how she announced Chelsea. Like, it just added a little bit of personality to it, and then she got heat for it. And it was like, what?
Chelsea Green even said on an interview that she misses Samantha's announcement.
If anybody don't miss Samantha, something's wrong with them. Seriously, because
she didn't
cause no problems. She was a breath of fresh air. She was, like, as you can see, she was very respectful. She just knew, she knew her worth, and WWE couldn't handle that.
We'll see what happens though, because as I understand, it's fucking crazy that a fucking announcer has a non-compete. But to those who don't know, Samantha, for some reason, has a 2-year non-compete. She served 1 year, so she has 1 more year left. And I know Ricochet has said that he's not against the idea of Samantha coming in. Samantha said she's not against the idea of coming in. I know he just won the national title. So let's see where he is a year from now. If she comes in, Ricochet could, and again, like I never say this, right? Like, people always laugh and say, "Oh, like so and so will never be a world champion." Like, I'm never going to say that, because you never know, like, what's going to happen. Like, when Cody left WWE, I remember so many fans, like, when he left, so many fans were like, "Oh, who gives a shit? He'll never be a top guy." You never know, man. You never know what can happen. So if she comes to
did you
AEW,
crack that joke too, King Eric? I think he cracked that joke too. He's like, "Yo, this dude, he about to be gold. He about to be Stardust when he go to the main roster."
That line that Cody made when he said, like, "Here's $20. It's 15 more than they should have paid you."
Right.
But
yeah, she may actually help. She may actually help Ricochet. Yeah, she may help Ricochet get to that next level when she can finally come in. I mean, he's doing pretty good right now.
Like, why not bring some eye candy to the demand? I'm here for it. Like, need some eye candy to the demand. Have them look more legitimate.
Well, she
he's
said.
already
Well,
got
she did say she wanted to be a manager or try that out. So this could work.
right.
Why not put her with her
Let's see where this
man?
goes.
Yeah, he's already got the he's got the muscle. His promo game has improved. I'll give him that. His promo game's improved.
Not enough.
I still
Yeah,
say
not enough.
not enough yet, but I still say Ricochet moving to AEW was the best move for him.
No. But
Yeah.
I completely agree with that.
Yeah, as he
Right.
currently is, like even though he just won that new title, outside of that new title he just won, I would say he's good enough to be a TNT champion, sure, but like a world champion as he is right now, no. But with Samantha added to the to the equation, let's see. Let's see what happens a year from now. Maybe he could be to that next level. He could be the next Cody.
I will be so pissed. Speaking of next year, I'll be so pissed if Hobbs doesn't win a championship next year.
Who?
I mean the way.
Hobbs,
yeah.
I mean the way Hobbs. I mean the way Hobbs has been booked now. It would literally be a crime for him not to be a singles champion because I'd look at this thing with the ops as a career resurgence for him.
Yeah. I would say Joe winning the title has actually improved the chances of that happening.
Yeah, because you can see TK is willing to like what you had said earlier, Toph, shake shit up and don't do the norm. You know what I'm saying? That's when stuff gets stale. Because let's really be real, we all thought Hangman was gonna retain. We all thought that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
we all had. I had it in my mind. I think we all did that. Hangman would retain and then drop it to Lashley. But hey, this was a nice switch up too.
That's another one that needs to win the belt next year. Lashley. Without a shadow of a doubt. He better be champion next year.
Yo, TK, listen to my idea. Listen to our idea, rather. Keep Lashley undefeated.
Yeah. Remember we cooked that? We was like, yo, he should not be defeated until he loses the AEW championship. That's the only way he gets defeated. That's it.
Right.
So he beats MJF?
See what Swerve
yeah,
TK needs to do.
They'll give MJF
Here's what
they'll give MJF a very quick title run though.
Here's what TK needs to do, man. This is what he needs to do because he's already got the momentum going on, right? So you already got Hangman in the main event scene, and MJF's coming back, and eventually Jay White's going to come back. Okay, so and then you got Kyle Fletcher, you got Takeshita, you got Okada, so you got a good mix of people that's already there, right?
Here's how forget about Ospreay. You got Ospreay,
right. So he's
and you just brought back Swerve Strickland, so yeah, you got some heavy hitters.
Yeah, I was about to go there. So he's got a good mix of like main event people. Here's how TK can close the gap, and here is how you can make Triple H panic, right? So you got Jay White, you got Ospreay, you got MJF, you got Hangman, right? And Swerve just came back, right? So you have Swerve now. Put Hobbs into the main event scene next year, and like Sandman just said, input the Hurt Syndicate also into that main event picture with Lashley and Shelton. Hobbs, Swerve, Lashley, and Shelton, 4 strong, prominent black talents mixed in with the main eventers they already have. As WWE currently is right now, they have no answer. That will turbo run Elbow Femi and Javon
Right.
Evans. Triple H would have no choice.
He will hit the panic button on them immediately.
He would have no choice. If TK pushes Lashley and Shelton and Hobbs and Swerve, like 4 strong black talents, WWE as it is right now, they have no answer. None whatsoever. Triple H would be forced to call up Obafemi. He'll be forced to call up
Javon.
Probably
Ricky Saints. Hell yeah,
Javon and Ricky, yeah.
Because Cody's there. That's like his big brother. So of course,
right. He'd be forced to call up Ricky. He'd be forced to call up Trick. He'd be forced to actually push Carmelo because he would see that shit. You can say whatever you want. They see AEW as competition. If they see like all these strong black people getting pushed, Triple H is gonna be like, okay, we got to fucking counter. And whether he wants to or not, he'll be forced to do it. That's the play right there.
That'll be the hard reset.
Right.
But TK got to do it right, though. He can't just, fumble this. He got to make sure this should actually put asses in seats.
Yeah, that's really the only gripe for TK.
That's the only criticism I have of TK because he fucks up a ton.
Right.
Fucks up a
Right.
ton.
He definitely does.
He does.
But he's starting to get it together just a little bit towards the end of the year. He's starting to find his little groove. And you know how he's doing it? he has the right ones in position. You know what I'm saying? The right ones is in the where they need to be. But next year it's time to pick it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Tony, stay away from the computer. Shut
And
the
he
fuck
needs
up.
to these no more championships, please. That's it.
Yeah, right.
Stay
I
away from the
agree.
computer.
I do
Stop
agree with
calling
that.
Dave Meltzer.
Yeah, just the only time Tony Khan should really be online is just to announce matches. That's it.
And it needs to be a mass exodus, B. I'm sorry, TK. You need to fire a lot of people. It is what it is. You're doing way too much. You need to fire like
needs a Nick
half
Khan.
your roster. Seriously.
Tony Khan needs a Nick Khan. Like
Yeah,
Nicky
a lot
does
of motherfuckers here is getting a free lunch. Why? No. Fuck out of here. Go to the Indies and figure it out.
Go to the Indies and figure it out. Go to TNA and figure it out.
Somewhere. Huh. You got motherfuckers like, what's my dude name from NXT? The dude that always used to floss his 6-pack or 12-pack, whatever it was. What's my dude name? Tony Nese.
Tony Nese, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like, you still got Tony Nese. Like, Tony Nese, he ain't doing nothing. And there's no shade to him, but it's like, let's really be real. Get rid of him.
I don't know how it works because some of them sign Ring of Honor contracts, some of them sign AEW contracts, and then some of them
I think the ones
dual contracts.
I think that
under the same umbrella. Let's really be real. All that he got hit up Big Show. Is he still the commissioner of Ring of Honor?
I don't know what he's doing.
And Athena, she's a fucking gem. Call her the fuck up. Drop the fucking title.
Every time she gets called up, she gets right back to the ghetto. Like, kick ass out of there. Go back.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't know who they're gonna have Athena drop that belt to now.
I don't give a fuck. Drop it.
She about to drop that shit to the Virgin Mary at this point.
I mean, it's got to be somebody huge because she's held this belt for like what, over 2 years now.
I don't give a fuck if Mercedes has 100 titles. Give it up.
Well, at least, speaking of Mercedes, they're actually going with my idea. They have her win all these belts except for the AEW belt.
Yeah, you're finally starting to see the story for Mercedes coming clear.
It's still a selfish story, though. So we should feel sorry for her because she ain't devoured.
No, the story. No,
not necessarily feel sorry for her.
Right now, the story is this: she can't win the big one, so to compensate, she surrounds herself with all these other meaningless titles to make herself feel good. But she can't win the big one, and at some point, there's going to come a crash out where she's going to crash out. She's going to be like, "Fuck, I can't win," and so then she's going to start going on a losing streak, like what Mox is doing right now. So yeah,
but she's on track. She's on track right now to be on a 1-year losing streak. You guys do realize that, right?
Exactly.
That losing streak. How much technically she had, like 13?
She only lost she only been pinned twice, remember? And they were both AEW title matches. The first one was Toni Storm and now Chris Statlander. Both AEW women's title matches. So there's a story there.
They got a lot of faith in Statlander though to do that. So if you think of it, like, that's actually a really big win for her because that's the first time she ever beat it. Yep, it is the first time she ever beat it, as a matter of fact. They won the first match.
So she's gonna start losing all these other belts she has from the Indies. The only question is who's she dropping a TBS title to? And to TK's credit, he's actually done. And this is the thing too that I would say it was low key. Like a year ago, I would say low key, but I can't even say low key anymore. I think it's pretty obvious now. One of the biggest improvements in AEW was the women's division. Like that used to be one of their weakest. I mean, no, it was their weakest. Now it's actually pretty good. Yeah, now it's pretty good. Now he's actually done a great job. Now you have a good amount of girls that could easily benefit from beating Mercedes.
Like it went from WCW 1995 to let's see here.
Are any of them belts being defended? No, they're not.
They're
not doing
the Rev Pro one is.
The Rev Pro
title, they ain't doing nothing for nobody but her.
The only other belts The only other belts that are really being defended on AEW TV are the TBS belt and the CMLL belt that she has.
Yeah.
Speaking of
But
CMLL, this dude, Tyler said that I guess this dude Claudio Ravioli got beef with a Guerrero, the heavyweight champion over there.
Say what now?
yeah, apparently he challenged for the CMLL belt. Yeah.
Oh God.
Hey, speaking of Claudio, I couldn't help but notice that him and Mox are in the same bracket.
Oh, the lineup is coming.
We got a story here.
Yeah, the matter of fact, yeah, let's talk about that as a matter of fact, because it is
Yeah, they got
the time.
Yeah, they got a little bit of the card right here.
You already know, B. Well,
well, we got the Ops that are going to be doing a segment now that Joe won the title. So I'm assuming they're going to give an explanation for Hook rejoining.
If Joe doesn't light up the crowd,
they got to cut a promo. This Hook got to please Hook don't cut a promo like.
No. Joe should just light up the crowd.
But Joe is one of those guys that's just impossible to hate, though. That's the crazy thing.
No, Joe's
that's why he has to light up the crowd.
Yeah,
that's
Joe's
why
fantastic.
He has to find the fattest motherfucker in the audience and make fun of him for at least 10 minutes.
Yo, they should, you know what they should do? They should have Hook. Not Hook. They should have this dude Samoa Joe pull up like how he was like on the Nation of Violence shit with a towel over his head and all that. The black towel like Taz.
Oh yeah,
pull up like that.
Just don't pull up with the face tag.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that. Just a face towel over
Scott Steiner about to have a stroke when he sees that Joe promo. Let's see it. I can't wait, man.
Well, go ahead. Continue on, TKO. Go ahead.
So we got the women's tag title tournament. We got the Sisters of Sin, Julia and Sky Blue versus Willow and Harley Cameron.
Okay.
We got the Continental Classic. First couple matches are going to be Mox versus Dorado.
What's his name? Black Star? Mexican dude. Oh, damn. We just lost Black Star. What you call them? Mexican Doritos? Go ahead, TK.
We got Kevin Knight versus Darby Allin Continental Classic.
Yo, if Darby don't win this, man, like Darby, it's time for you to start winning now. Like enough of the losing.
Darby ain't really. Darby only lost a pack.
Yeah.
Well, he ain't really been losing like that. The one that's been losing more than Darby is Orange Cassidy, if we're going to be technical.
And then he lose to Claudio.
Yeah, he got knocked the fuck out by Claudio. God.
Yeah, man. Like, I'm really trying to root for this dude Darby, man. Like, I like Darby, like, but he gotta stop losing all the damn time. Like, stop being a damn crash test dummy. And I get it, you making your opponents look good, but the fuck, get some wins out of it at least.
Dude, I keep telling you, Darby Allin is a crackhead. You don't know no better. And speaking of Continental Classics, this is the last match, and this match is going to be interesting. It's Kyle Fletcher versus Okada.
Nice.
And fun fact.
Wait, hold on. Why though? Why is he going after the Continental Classic? Why is he going after the Continental Championship? Shouldn't he be trying to get his TNT Championship back?
They explained it at Full Gear. He was mad at Okada and Takeshita for not helping him beat Mark Briscoe, so he entered the tournament.
What? Nah, that's silly. Come on, what?
Mm-hmm.
You know what? If they doing this to try to like break up the Don Callis family, cool. Then I'm here for that.
They are.
They are. You know this is gonna lead to Okada versus Takeshita somewhere along the line.
So I'm here for that. Like, cool.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be like round robin style, right?
Yeah.
The three stories in this tournament is number one, they're planting seeds for the breakup of the Death Riders and the Don Callis family, which is why I'm not mad at Joe winning, because they're planting seeds to dismiss the other two heel factions. Meanwhile, the Ops just became the top heel faction, so it worked out. It worked
Exactly.
out, and I'm not mad at
I
that at all.
hope that's what they're doing. If so, great. That's great booking right there. I can't be mad at TK for that.
Yeah, so like the three stories they're telling the story of Takeshita trying to get to Okada, because that's the finals, obviously. Takeshita Okada, that's the finals, like obviously. The second story is they're planting seeds of the Don Callis family breakup because Kyle is in the tournament, Takeshita's in the tournament, and the fallout of the tournament is going to lead to the family breaking up. And then the third story they're telling is the breakup of the Death Riders because Mox and Claudio are in the same bracket and Pac is in the other bracket. So I imagine Pac would do well in his bracket, but at some point, and the bracket that Mox and Claudio are in, they're gonna have to face each other. And I don't believe Mox has ever fought Claudio before, like in AEW anyway. He hasn't. So that's going to be very interesting.
I think probably once, maybe once, just maybe once.
Yeah, maybe. So obviously like they're gonna pack Mox up. They're gonna pack Mox up clearly. But since they're both in this Continental Classic thing, we're going to have to wait a little bit longer. They're not going to do the breakup like while the tournament is in progress. It's most likely going to happen like at the end, I imagine. So probably
I'll ask you guys this. What would y'all do with the Death Riders? Would y'all completely disband them or refreshing them?
Refreshing them. Just pack Mox up, pack Mox up and make pack Mox up and make Pac the new leader of the group. I think Claudio would be a better leader, but Pac is a better promo. Yeah.
What about you, TKO?
I say the same thing because Claudio is more of a heavy than a talker. Right. So, because Claudio been really packing motherfuckers up lately.
yeah. Claudio's great. I'm in the minority, man. Like I really like the Death Riders. The main problem with the Death Riders was they just didn't need to be involved in the world title for so long. And it actually got better right before Mox dropped it. I like
world title. That's what we were saying, right? All out pay-per-view. I mean, all in pay-per-view. Like it was like now it's finally starting to click, but it's too late.
Yeah, it's too late. Right. I love the little things in wrestling. What I love the most about the Death Riders is I love how like they all have the same, like it plays that same ominous tone, but they all have different theme songs. That's cool. Like Claudio's theme's different, Pac's theme's different, Mox's theme is different. Like usually when you have a faction, they all have like the same music, but they have different music. And it also, has anyone noticed that when they come out, the colors are different? Like for Mox it's red, for Pac is blue, for Claudio like it's purple, like the little lighting. I like that. I love how like when they enter, they always like enter from like outside the venue.
Right.
It's really cool. Like you can see like what the venue looks like.
Sometimes and then the music really helps. Their entrance music really helps them. Like
it's really cool.
That shit sound fucking that shit G'd out.
There was like this one collision. I forgot, like it was a couple of months ago. There was like a one collision where like Mox and Marina, they entered and they were like outside the venue. They were like on a beach or something, and like they were like in the beach.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
it was really cool. It's like it's little stuff like that I appreciate. Like that's the shit that you would see like in ECW, like in 97, 98 or whatever. Like that's the stuff WWF used to do, like back in the Attitude Era. Like just really creative type stuff. Like you don't get that anywhere else in any company. So like I'm not ready for that to end just yet. It just needs to refresh, you know. So
Blaze was goody. Now you good, my dude. No worries. Appreciate you for pulling up though. But that's all for tomorrow. TKO, that's all.
Yeah, for now. They'll probably add like one more match tomorrow, but so far, yeah. It's still a solid card though.
And the classic starts tomorrow too. Continental Classic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the new thing for them is they started on Thanksgiving Eve, and then the finals will be at World's End. I like that because we're at the time of year where once you approach Thanksgiving and Christmas, wrestling interest is usually just at a relative low. So I like that TK has placed this during this time of year. This is a very unique round robin type tournament that you only see during, it gives you something to look forward to. You know,
And I
the only
appreciate that. It's not a normal.
Right.
It's not a normal tournament. You know what I'm saying? It's a
right,
round
right.
robin. I like that. It's
Yeah,
something different.
yeah.
Right.
The only criticism that I give the tournament is I will say this, and I will continue to say it. And yeah, I know TK he listens to everyone's show, and I know he listens to our show. The reason this
Of
tournament
course.
exists to begin with was because Brian Danielson always wanted to go to the G1, but for a variety of reasons he couldn't go to the G1. So TK was like, "Fuck it, I'll bring the G1 to you." So we're gonna do our own G1, and I was like, "Okay, I was here for it." But to anyone that watches New Japan, the winner of the G1 and gets a title shot at Wrestle Kingdom for the IWGP title. This tournament should be to determine the number one contender for the AEW title. I never liked the Continental title itself. This company has too many titles, and the Continental title is basically pointless because it only matters in this tournament. Once this tournament is over, it doesn't mean anything, you know. So
Agreed.
when they unified the titles at All In, I'm thinking, all right, maybe they can finally do what we're saying, and they'll actually do the Continental Classic where the winner faces for the AEW title. But they're still doing this. No, the winner challenges the Continental title. Like, no, like
Wait,
you need
hold on,
to
hold on,
get
hold on,
rid of
wait. As
that.
a matter of fact, I just thought about that shit. So wait, yeah, because remember they merged the belts. So why is it
Right.
still the Continental Classic? Do they get
Um,
the mid card? But what they call that shit? That belt?
I think they
Unified
get
title.
I think they get the unified belt that
The
Okada's
unified
wearing.
title.
But on the
Right.
bright side, at least Okada's just carrying one title instead of like two.
True that
Yeah.
is, and
Yeah.
but he's in the tournament also. He's in the round robin also.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Why do they
he's
keep doing that? It should be
Right.
whoever
Why is the
wins the
champion
round
in the tournament?
robin faces the
Right.
champion.
realistically you would think that whoever wins this tournament would fight Okada, but
Right.
hey,
You
Right.
would think. Right. You would think it would be like some Mortal Kombat type shit, like Shao Kahn waiting for you on top
Exactly.
of the mountain. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like why is the champion? Why he got to fight for? Like I already proved my point. You got to come see me.
You would
right.
think. Right.
That's the goofy shit I be talking about with TK. It's like, yo, like I've really been giving them a legitimate chance. And like I said, as of late, AEW's been alright. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna hold you. But it be that little dumb shit here and there. It's like, yo, you don't have to do this. Keep shit.
TK-isms.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Always gets in his own way.
he has his fuck ups. Let's be real. We know that. They're not god awful, but
Oh
still.
yeah, they were. Oh, they were god awful. They were god awful from before. But you know,
Big ups
Well, they're
to
he's
not.
gotten better. He's gotten
But
better.
they were
big
god.
ups
I'm not gonna lie. They were, but they're not like god awful now.
big ups to the storytelling they did with the Bucks and Kenny as well. You know, like they
Yeah,
actually made one of the money
yeah.
matches mean something. They won the money,
Yeah.
but they chose the friendship over the money,
Hmm.
stuff like that. That's cool. I know a lot of people don't want to. Well, actually, I think people at this point will begrudgingly accept this, especially now. For a long time, I would always hear Bucks versus Usos comparisons, and as someone that likes them both, even before the recent events of I'd say like the past 2 to 3 years,
Hmm.
I always knew the Bucks were a better team. But because people just dislike the Bucks for their own personal reasons, people would choose the Usos. At this point, I think it's pretty clear who the better team is. And again, I say this as someone that likes the Usos. It's not even close. The Bucks clear them, and I like Jay
I wouldn't
and I
say
like
that.
Jimmy. No, they clear them, bro. It's not even close, man.
Yeah,
It's not
but
even
saying
close.
clear them, that's wild.
Yeah,
Like
they
they
clear them.
completely obliterate them. Like it's not that
Yes, they clear
serious.
them. It's not even close, bro. It's not because
Nah.
and I, no, no, no,
Like,
nah.
all
The
right.
Bucks are way better. The Bucks are better as like first of all, like tag team shit aside, Matt and Nick
I'm
Jackson
talking
are
about when it
better
comes to
wrestlers.
storyline and the character progression.
Yeah, right, right. Like first of all, like as wrestlers, Nick and Matt Jackson, they're just better wrestlers. Period.
Oh,
Than Jay and Jimmy. Like
yeah,
that's
yeah,
the big thing.
okay.
Right, right.
Well,
Like
you got that. So okay, when it comes to that, cool. But like when it comes to like character work and story progression, now the Usos got that.
sure, that's fair. That's fair. Like the Bucks are working on it. Like they're working on it. Like yeah, you know. I think marketability they're about the same. They're about even there.
Who?
They both
Like the
got
Bucks.
they I think they both got the same sneaker deal too.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
word.
They both be rocking them crazy sneakers in the ring. I'm like, y'all got way more money than y'all could work for to be rocking $1,000 sneakers in a fucking wrestling ring, getting blood on them and shit.
Don't the Bucks
And the one thing I
don't
give
they
the
get
Bucks
like
too, because
custom made Reeboks and all that?
They do.
yeah. And the other thing I give the Bucks too, and again, because people just dislike them for whatever reason, and people can dislike whatever wrestler they want for whatever reason. One thing I give them, every time they have a tag match on pay-per-view, they are the most consistent team. Their matches are always fun. Their matches are always
Yeah.
entertaining. And they always
Yeah.
put the other team over. Every time. Like that match they had with Osprey and Swerve at All In, like before Osprey and Swerve got hurt. That
That
match was
match
so
was
good.
Yeah.
great. That
That
match
shit
That match
was
was
was so
lit.
great.
good.
That shit was
That match
very
was so
lit.
good. People were talking about Swerve and Osprey. They should be a team for a bit, even though they're
Yeah.
both clearly not tag team wrestlers. That's how good that match was, you know. But yeah, like they don't get credit for it because people just don't like them, and that's fine.
Yo, you a mess, C-Flu.
Look, has no business suplexing 300-pound men on national TV. He really doesn't, but
Right.
I mean,
And
when
I
He gotta
still
he
bulk
think
up a little
suplex,
bit. Maybe if he's a bulk up a little bit, make it look more believable.
I ain't gonna hold you.
yeah,
When he suplexed Big Bill over his head, I'm like, really?
Stop
right.
playing. He really did that?
You don't
Yeah, he did.
remember?
He did. Yeah,
I don't
he
remember
did.
that. I don't think I've seen that.
It's
It was
on.
on a rampage,
Look
I
it up.
think.
It was on an episode of. Was it
Collision.
Ramp? Was it Collision or was it Dynamite? I don't remember
Yeah.
which, but it really
It was not
happened.
Dynamite. I know that.
Because I mainly watch Dynamite for the most
Right.
part.
But
Yeah.
yeah, they really did that. I'm like, wow.
And even though Swerve is back, and I'm happy he's back, at some point they definitely need to revisit that tag team with Osprey. There's some money there. Big ups to Joe's really good at this. He's one of the few wrestlers that does this. Joe's one of those wrestlers. He has this thing where he can like casually have more than one title without you realizing it until someone brings it up. Like I think Black Star just mentioned, wait, isn't he
Mm-hmm.
still Trios champion? Oh yeah. Now
Yeah.
he's like a double
Yeah.
champion twice, just like how he was TNT champion and Ring of
Mm-hmm.
Honor television champion. Now he's AEW champion and Trios champion. I can see a world where Swerve is AEW world champion and tag champion with Osprey. Like it's very possible to casually have two titles. Joe's really
Of
good at
course.
that.
And I think he's gonna be one of those wrestlers that's gonna be in the WWE and AEW Hall of Fame. I see it.
Mhm.
Yeah. He should have been in the TNA Hall of Fame by now, to be honest with you.
You know they can't let that happen because he's under contract, which sucks.
I
That would have been
know.
happened.
Let me see who currently is in the TNA Hall of Fame. There can't be that many people so far.
It's
It's
Raven,
Raven, Sting, Kurt Angle,
Rhino,
Rhino, Abyss, Jeff
the
Jarrett,
the beautiful people.
Earl Hebner,
They have a few
and,
people up in there. They don't have a
and
bad.
they just inducted Mickey James. Oh, and they got
Yep.
Gail
Yeah, I
and
got
they
the
got
list.
and they got Gail Kim.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
Yeah, okay, I got the list in front of me. It's Sting, and this is in order: Sting, Kurt Angle, Jeff Jarrett, Earl Hebner, Gail Kim, Abyss, Ken Shamrock, Awesome Kong, Raven, Tracy Brooks, Rhino, Mickey James, Team 3D, Don West and Mike Tenay, and the Beautiful People.
That's a really good
Okay.
list.
that is a good list.
Yeah,
I ain't
that's
gonna lie.
crazy,
They,
right?
Really good.
That's
Really good
crazy.
list.
TNA's their list is more legitimate than WWE's. It's been around for like 20 years. The fuck?
You
I
ain't
can't
never lied, my
disagree.
dude. You ain't
right.
never
I
lied.
can't disagree with one name. Every list was like, yeah, this makes sense. This makes sense. There's no like, that doesn't make sense. Like, this is what an actual wrestling Hall of Fame looks like.
You know, got
Go
Michelle
figure.
McCool
Right.
Right.
blowing
Yeah.
on dead cock.
Yeah. I would say just looking at this list, I would say the what stands out is the lack of X division wrestlers, but I'm sure they'll all get their time eventually. You know, an Amazing
Yeah.
Red, an AJ Styles, a Christopher Dan. But again, like you just said, Christopher Dan's with AEW, so yeah, you know.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like TNA's, they don't induct a lot of people in the TNA Hall of Fame. They induct like 2 people each, but all of them, you can't really disagree with anybody that's inducted.
They keep it simple and to the point. Like the way they do it is how I would do a Hall of Fame. It's like a pre-show for Bound for Glory. It's like 30 minutes, 35 minutes. It's not that long. They induct like 2 people. They show up, do a speech, people applaud, and they move on to the Bound for Glory show, which is their biggest show of the year. Makes sense? That's exactly what it should be. Simple, to the point, effective. That's it. That's all we ask. WWE, they go overboard with it though. They put in these names that don't make sense. They attach it to the Go Home SmackDown. No, they don't even do that anymore. They don't even do that anymore. Now it's its own event. So, yeah, whatever.
Hey, yo, Ballet, I thought of a logo for you. I just caught an epiphany. I thought of a logo for Ballet. That's gonna be a Christmas gift, Ballet. But he said AJ Styles should be inducted in both WWE and TNA Hall of Fame at the same time when he retires. Of course.
They might do it next year since he's hanging it up.
He can be in every. The thing about AJ is he can actually be in every Hall of Fame for every company he's been with. He can be.
That's the crazy part.
Right.
Other than WCW, probably. Because he barely did anything in WC. That's the only place. But yeah, like NJPW, all that shit. That's crazy. AJ probably be like the only one. Like, you know, when it comes to that class, it's only like less than a handful to go NJPW Hall of Fame, WWE Hall of Fame, TNA Hall of Fame.
Right, yeah.
I think AJ is the only one to be world champion in all of these companies.
Yeah, him and Joe are like the only ones because like before AEW, the Holy Grail was being a champion in WWE, Ring of Honor, and TNA. And it was like people have been champion in 2 of them, but not 3 of them. And AJ and Joe were like the only ones who could have come close to that. AJ was TNA champion, WWE champion, but was never Ring of Honor champion. But to make up for it, AJ was IWGP champion, which to me is cooler than being Ring of Honor champion, in my opinion. And then you had Joe, who was TNA champion and Ring of Honor champion, but was not WWE champion. And he absolutely should have been at least once, but he wasn't. But he's been a 2-time AEW champion, so that works out too. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, B, Joe. Yo, shouts go out to Joe. Congrats to Joe, B. Seriously.
And to think, like a couple years ago, we thought he was never going to wrestle again. WWE put him in that condom at WrestleMania. Now look at him.
I remember when he left TNA.
Yeah, because they fat shamed him basically. You know, remember, we still don't know what he was sick off of. Remember, they said he was sick. That's why they took him over NXT when NXT went to the whole rebranding. And
now you know what they were sick of? They were sick of Joe beating up their favorites so much. That's why.
Yeah, and wasn't he champion? They had him. He was champion. Sitting at home.
He beat Cross.
Yeah, he was NXT champion.
What happened was he beat Cross, and they didn't think the newer crop of talent beating Joe was believable, which it wasn't. So they used the he was sick cover story to take the title off of him, and they put it on Ciampa,
which is fucking sick. To sit
which
there
is crazy
and fucking say some shit like that. It's like that got you thinking like, what else have y'all lied about when it comes to somebody being sick?
That's what that was. I remember they
I would have loved to see a match between Joe and Ciampa.
Yeah,
that shit would have cooked. That shit would have cooked.
Yeah, they stripped Joe and they gave it to Ciampa. Well, they didn't give it to Ciampa. It was like a battle royal or something. I don't remember. But Ciampa won it. He had it briefly, and then he dropped it to Braun Breaker to appropriately start the new NXT era. They didn't think that any of the newer talent was on the level of Joe, which they weren't. But still, you could have found the way to get it off of him instead of just stripping him of it. But I'm so happy for Joe. I'm so proud for Joe. I remember like when he finally left TNA, people were talking about, man, Joe's washed. Because there were rumors he was going to go to NXT. And so, no one's going to care about Joe if he goes there. I think Joe was like a record-breaking, what was he, like a 3-time NXT champion? Yeah, he won like 3 times or something.
Yeah, he beat Balor to win the title, then he beat Shinsuke, and then he beat Cross.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he won it 3 times. I think that's the record to this day. I think.
It is.
Yeah.
Nah, it is. Nobody's gotten past 2.
Yeah, even Brock, and I'll give it to Brock. Like, I don't fuck with Brock, but even Brock wanted to drop it to him when they did that segment on Raw where Brock interrupted him and Joe got in his face and he was like, "You look at me when I'm talking to you right now." Everybody was like, "Ooh," like Brock enjoyed it. Like even Brock wanted to drop it to Joe, but Vince was like, "No, you're gonna drop it to the big dog, Roman Reigns." Yeah, that shit
And
went nowhere.
and then when it came time to drop it, he still didn't drop it to him. That's the fucked up part.
Right, that was dumb.
We got to WrestleMania. Finally, you got the match you wanted, and you still didn't pull the trigger.
What was the point of that? That was so dumb.
You just gave us a shitty match where you beat Roman with 6 F5s.
And we back at it again. These motherfuckers in war games now.
Never believe WWE when they say last time ever. Yeah, more like last time for the next 3 years.
Right.
Exactly.
It's the last time for just right now. We're gonna give y'all a little break afterwards.
Oh my God.
Well, let's get up out of here though, B. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of shit to do. Yeah, B, what you gonna call it? I see you got a new video about TKO. They want to let people know what you got going on real quick.
Yeah, my music video, Deep, it just hit over 2,000 views on YouTube. So shout outs to y'all for that. I got a video shoot in December. It's going to be my last one of 2025. And I think I'm going to drop a new one. I think I'm going to drop a video before that in December. So just be on the lookout for that. And I got a collabo EP dropping December 5th, so stay tuned.
Sounds great, my dude.
Yeah, man.
And Toph, what you got going on for Thanksgiving? What y'all got going on?
I'm gonna be hanging out with some friends and family. You know, it'll be good to get out the house. You know, especially after everything that happened a couple of months ago. So I'll be hanging out. I don't usually go out on holidays. Normally I would, stay in and, do something with mom and all that. But this year I'm hanging out with friends and family. I got it worked out. I'll probably be going out of state for Christmas and stuff. So might be traveling a little bit more. So
Hell yeah.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah, B. Definitely enjoy that shit, B. Seriously. Now, you already know we be here on Friday, man. We're gonna come with the bum out of the day, all that. We're gonna talk about what happened on each other's Thanksgiving. It's gonna be you already know.
All right. I'll have a rant ready for I'll have a rant ready for all the Black Friday deals.
Oh yeah. I'm about to do a little shopping my damn self there.
Yeah. I'll have my match of the week and we'll do predictions for Survivor Series if we can stand it.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. We still got a job to do. You know what I'm
saying?
And then more than likely we'll be here on Saturday too. You know, we'll be here for War Games.
Oh, so Survivor Series is on Saturday, not Sunday.
Yeah, it's normally on Saturday though, isn't it? PLE.
Yeah, it is. It is on Saturday.
We'll be here for it. Enjoy y'all Dynamite and enjoy y'all Turkey Day.
Yes, sir.
And until then, peace out, motherfucker.
Feel the explosion, burn from fire. I'm elusive when I tell that nigga turn it up. Nobody in here have an empty cup. Better run and escape and go pray. I'm a human hand grenade all